Say hi, Jimbo. Say hi. You don't want to say hi now? You were just so talkative. Hi, everybody. Well, we're going to be on in just a second. Sorry, we've had a lot of technical difficulties. Oh, the chat's working finally. That was our last technical difficulty, but it's working. We got a brand new computer. Hi, everybody. Oh, well, we're gonna be on in we got a double audio, too. That's great. Sorry, we got a new computer, and now everything needed to be redone. So it took a lot of effort, and I thought everything was going to work just perfectly, but then it didn't. But I fixed it. I think I fixed it. And we're doing it horizontal today. It should be fun. I'm excited. I'm going to be on in just a second. Say hi, Jimbo. You don't want to say hi at all? You can just purr in the microphone. There you go. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. We're going to be on in just a second. Just a second. Vote now on what color brontosaurus we're making. And, yeah. Oh, there you go. You gonna say anything else? You can say something louder than that. Come on, it's the first stream of the year. Say hi. Alright, well. Just a little meow. Yeah. Okay. Be on in just a sec. On the ground, bud? I think you did that. I don't think I put a needle on the ground. Why would I ever put a needle on the ground? That doesn't seem like something I do, does it, bud? No. Alright, you gonna be a good boy? Good little dude? So. We all hope so. Okay, you ready to rock and roll, bud? Let's rock and roll. Yeah. Alrighty. Hello, everybody! Hi. Oh, wow, that's a weird camera situation. Hold on, what the heck? What a start, am I right? No, let's undo that. Wait, hold on, Jimbo. Let's go right to here. Let's go right to here. Hi, everybody! Happy 2025! Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are having a great year. Hope you had a great, Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody! Hope you're doing a-okay and better than ever, and I hope this year is the best year ever so far. Alright, so today, here's what we're gonna do. Today we got a lot to do. First off, we're going to crochet some stuff. We are crocheting a brontosaurus as per your request. You guys have voted on YouTube for what was your favorite crochet pattern from Club Crochet in 2024. And you choose the brontosaurus, and I knew, you know what, we all knew the brontosaurus was going to win. Let's be honest, we all knew it. So today we're going to be crocheting a brontosaurus. If you want to crochet along with us, all you'll need today is a crochet hook, a darning needle, some safety eyes. We're going to be using 6mm safety eyes, and some yarn. We're voting right now on what color we want to make our first brontosaurus in. I have a feeling we're going to be able to make a few of these. But go ahead and vote now in the chat, and while you guys are getting the materials and the vote, let's keep talking about what else we're doing today. We're also going to be recapping the year. We're going to talk about all the different patterns that we made this year. We made a lot of different patterns. I have a lot of them at my feet here, so I'm going to do my best to show them off on camera. And then we're going to show off what you guys have been making this last year. We're going to go through the Discord channel and look at everything that everybody else has been making. And we're also going to talk about what we're doing next year, because we got some big plans. Well, this year. What we have planned for this year, at least the start of this year. We got some big plans. Ooh. And we got some messy glasses because wouldn't be a live stream without Lou cleaning his glasses in the start of the live stream. Am I right, Jimbo? Where'd he go? Uh-oh. He does weird. Okay. Well, anyhow, let's rock and roll. And while you guys are grabbing your yarn, let's talk about how you can support this channel if you like what's going on here. So, hello, first of the year live stream joiners. I don't know if this is your first stream or not, but there's a whole bunch of ways that you can support this channel if you'd like to. This channel is completely supported by you, yourself, and you. It's all supported by the community. If you'd like to support, there's a few ways you can do so. The first easy way is just like this video down below and subscribe to the channel. Try to get as many likes as we can. So please like and subscribe. It's totally free to do and nice, and it helps get this channel out to more people. You can also support by purchasing merch and kits in the store. We have a whole bunch of merch and kits, including pre-ordering our next season. You can pre-order the next season now. It has some projects that look like this cute little dude. But we're going to talk about all these a lot later. Jimbo fur not included. There we go. It's got a whole bunch of patterns. We're going to Woolly Woods, but we're going to talk about this a lot later. You can get access to that by purchasing, pre-ordering the kit. Links are in the wherevers. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of pins available. We have a bunch of different dinosaur pins, stuff like that. We'll talk about all that in a little bit as well. You can also support with a membership. That's probably the best way to support monetarily. Members get you early access to future content. They get you access to our exclusive library of content, and you're going to see a whole bunch of different patterns that you could make if you had a membership. Also, we have a whole bunch of free patterns on the website. You can get a free account if you'd like to as well and access a bunch of other stuff. Okay, I think that's about everything for support. Oh, if you want a tip, that'd be really nice. You definitely don't have to, but if you want to, you can use a super chat. Go into the bottom of the chat. There's gonna be a little dollar icon somewhere right there. And if you support on YouTube, we'll put something out in the background for you during the live stream. Okay, that's the support part. Got that out of the way. Great, let's rock and roll. I also want ideas. If you guys have any ideas for how we should make brontosauruses today, like any fun combo brontos, let me know. I am open to suggestions. Let's end the vote so we can choose which color we're crocheting with first. All right, a simple as a pimple, purple brontosaurus. So I should probably pull up the pattern. Let's move these out of the way. Doink. And actually, I already have a purple open, so I'm going to just start with that instead of opening a whole brand new ball. There we go. Rocking and rolling. And what do you guys think of the new setup? I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty cool. We're going to try to do some fun stuff this year with a whole bunch of different setups and stuff. I'm going to try to... Oh, music is a bit loud. Thank you. Thank you. Is that better? All right, I hope that's better. Please let me know in the chat. Hi, chat, by the way. Hello, everybody in the chat. Music is pretty loud. Hopefully I fixed it. All right. Wait, that's not how we start the brontosaurus. We started with chains. I know. I remember. I've been here before. Open the brontosaurus pattern. Okay. All right, so what did we make this year? Guys, we made so many patterns on Club Crochet in 2024. I would say it's probably among the highest amount of patterns that we've made in a year. So why don't we just start going from month to month? What do you guys think? We could talk about all the different stuff we've made. Gosh, we had a lot of different live streams, like kind of a crazy amount of live streams. A lot of collaboration patterns this year. A lot of updated patterns this year. Oh my god, we updated, I think, more patterns. That has probably been the biggest thing from 2024 was updating patterns. We updated so many patterns last year. And then we added a whole bunch of kits, a whole bunch of merch. Of course, we added 3 new seasons to our seasonal kits. Okay, wait, there we go. We single crochet 2, increase into the last chain, great, slip stitch into the first, look at that, there we go. If you want to pull up this pattern and crochet along with me, by the way, the tutorial and video tutorial and everything like that is available at clubcrochet.com/dino. I think is probably the quickest way. You can also use the link in the description to browse everything that we're talking about today. Thank you, Cooper. Cooper just posted a link in the chat. It's also linked at the top of the chat, so you can quickly find everything that we made this year. Okay, well, let's talk about, in order, what we have actually made this year. So let's open up that so I can peruse. We started the season out with Sweet Stitches. We started a brand new season to start our 2024, where we went into a bunch of stuff, a bunch of sweets, a bunch of candies, a bunch of baked goods, and honestly, it was a really good start to the year, in my opinion. We made some really cool stuff. Actually, I think that was probably the most patterns that we designed for a season so far was in our Sweet Stitches season. We made so many different things. So let's start from the start of that season. We started that season with giant strawberries. Now, that isn't a new pattern for the year, I will admit. But it was a really cool pattern, and it worked really well for the season. And we kind of redid it a little bit, added in a squeaker to the giant strawberries. Here, I can pull out one in just a second. Let me finish this last round here, or last stitch of round 2 of our first baby brontosaurus. There we go. So we made a giant strawberry. We actually made a bunch of giant strawberries, including our cool radical mohawk giant strawberry with tattoos along their back. Check this out. Ready? Look how cool those tattoos are. I think the skull is my favorite one. And the tattoos actually were glittery. This was a really, really fun live stream. I think this is one of... I don't know. I'm going to keep saying this. This is one of my favorite live streams. I'm really curious to see what y'all's favorite creations from last year were in the chat, by the way. So feel free to let me know which one of these was your favorite. But I really, really like this. I just think it was very creative and very... I don't know. This was very chat-inspired crochet. So I'm really happy with our giant strawberry. I think they worked out really, really well. I can't remember what we named it. Chat, do you guys remember what we named our giant strawberry? Mohawk, giant strawberry, mohawk strawberry. I feel like it had some kind of pun with it. Punk rock strawberry. Gosh, I'm sure we gave it a name, but I just can't remember. Chat, if you can remember the name, let me know. By the way, hi everybody in the chat. Hi to our regulars. Hey Zoe. Hey Dazzlin' Action. Hey Lainey. I saw Cooper in there. I saw Leaf Sauce. Hey, Leaf Sauce. Nice to see ya. Crochandro's in the chat. Sunshine. Tina. Celia. Hi, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. A bear. An actual bear is in the chat. Wow. That's amazing. Well, welcome to the chat, everybody. Okay, so we made our giant strawberry. That's how we started the year. And then we went into donuts. Here's the thing. If you were following along last year, you definitely knew donuts are my absolute favorite breakfast, actually, probably top 3 favorite foods of all time. So we actually made 2 different donuts for the year. The first one, and sorry, I have got quite a mess down here of stuff because we made so many different things that I just kind of like piled everything together. And I don't remember where I put everything. Oh, here's another giant strawberry. This one's also got a squeaker. That's pretty cool. This is the classic giant strawberry. The giant strawberry, by the way, was a pattern from Drewby Zoo. So this was actually a collaboration pattern that we made this year. Or not this year, but we made it in the past. Ah, there's our donuts. Okay, so I made actually a lot of different kinds of donuts. Of course, we made our classic donut. Look at how cute that classic donut is. I loved that pattern. It's totally no-sew, too. And it was a great way to, like, learn some new techniques. Man, where did I put the other eclairs? I also made a bunch of eclairs for the season. like a lot of different eclairs. We have a really cute pink one, but I don't really know where it is. You know what? I'm going to do one pattern per round. I think that's a good move here. So we'll do a round of crocheting, and then we'll talk about a new thing that we made last year, and then we'll go back and make another round of crocheting, and we'll just keep doing that until we have a bunch of brontosauruses. I loved the eclair. I think it was a really cool pattern. It was a great way for us to experiment with needle felting. We actually experimented a lot with needle felting this year. I think what we did first was the needle felting on the back of this, on the back of our giant strawberry. That's all actually needle felted on. Yeah, I explored needle felting a lot last year, and I think that's going to keep going into this year. I actually have a few projects in our first season of this year. It's actually season 7 is going to start this year. And I have some ideas on how we can use needle felting to make some really fun, I don't know, not design necessarily, but just some fun additions to each pattern. All right, so we've got another round done. Let's talk about another pattern. Okay, so we talked about the eclairs. Now, I do have some better eclairs somewhere in here. Aha, this is one. So this is a good example of where we started needle felting. I think we maybe made this one on a live stream, and I needle felted on those little whipped cream bits. It was shockingly easy to do. Highly suggested in your new year, if you're looking to expand your crochet a little bit, try needle felting. It's really fun, and you can make some really cool, random, weird stuff with it. So I was really a big fan of the eclairs. I think they were a great start and a really fun way to shape your crochet. Again, no sewing. Lots of no-sew patterns this year, actually. I think we did make a record on no-sew patterns this year. I think we made more no-sew patterns than I've ever done before. I have a pink eclair. Where is our pink eclair? Oh. I don't know where he is. He's got the cutest little kissy face too. Well, whatever. Here's another chocolate eclair. I got so many of these chocolate ones. This one's actually a little off-center. When I was recording the video tutorial for this, I made this one, I think, first, and I had to redo the full video tutorial because his face was totally off-center. But it looked really cute, so I was like, oh, well, I'll keep it for later. What a great season that was, though. I think... No, it wasn't my favorite season. It was close, though. Honestly, all 3 seasons from last year, that was a big change from 2023 to 2024, is that we have been slowly decreasing the seasons. I kind of realized that doing 4 seasons a year was kind of a lot. That was originally the plans when I launched the seasonal kits, was, okay, I'll do 4 seasons every year. And then after the first year, I finished 3 in the first year, but I didn't start the seasons until halfway through 2023. So I did 3 seasons. I had 4 planned. And so it started next year with our first season, which was our 4th season, which was our Sweet Stitches season. And then I kind of realized, oh, maybe I kind of overcommitted there, and I'd like to put a little bit more energy into each of these seasons individually. So we only did 3 seasons last year. This year we're aiming for... Oh, whoa. Did the camera like totally change? Whoa. Hold on. I got it stuck on something. Weird. You're gonna make blue Yoshi material? That's cool. I don't know what that means, Isaiah, and I want to know more. All right, so we got to our giant strawberries, we got to our eclairs, we made our little donuts. Oh, gummy bears. That's right. We made a bunch of gummy bears this year. Our gummy bear pattern was really tiny, itty bitty little guys, and I probably should have gotten this more prepped. I'm finding all these donuts now. And pies. Oh my gosh, remember we made pies? Okay, wait, here's another donut. Cute. I've got more than a dozen donuts now. We had a whole bunch of mini pies in our season of Sweet Stitches. This was our cow pie from our live stream. This was a really fun live stream. I really, really liked. Do I have all the colors of yarn? I sure do. Yes. Seasons plus Lava Run. Yeah, we haven't even gotten close to talking about Lava Run yet. We got a lot to go through. We went through a bunch of little tiny pies. We had a challenge of cutie pies. Now, challenges are coming back this year. We're going to make it a little bit more simplified, and I'm getting a little bit of help. So shout out to Zoe and Cooper in the chat right now. They're going to help me with the challenges this year so that we can make it a little bit, I don't know. I'm having a lot of, I'm carrying a lot of different things on my back, and I needed some help. So I reached out to Zoe and Cooper. They're going to be helping out this year with some live streams, not some live streams, with some of the challenges. Our first challenge is going to be starting this in our first season. We don't have an exact date on when the next challenge is going to start, but the cow pie challenge was our first challenge from last year, and that one was awesome. Like, one, two, three. Wait, that's 2. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is going to be right here. That's where the other eye is going to be. Boom. The cowboy challenge, the cowboy challenge was amazing. There were some seriously insane submissions to the cowboy challenge. I think the winner was the crustacean pie. It was like a crab pie. It was really cute. I really, really liked it. It was great. And yeah, what a fun challenge that was. We made a lot of different little tiny pies though. Okay, adding the eyes, I think that's a good pause point. Let's go back to the pile of crochet. By the way, this is what this looks like right now. I don't know if you can even see this on camera. This is what we made last year. Look at this. This is crazy. There's so much stuff. It's actually crazy. All right. Back to this though. Oh yes, of course. We can't forget about I think this was my favorite pattern. Oh wait, here's some more little pies. Cute little pies. This I think was my favorite pattern from the season. And where's the other top to this? Hold on, I'm looking for the other top. There's that one. This will work. Okay, so I think this was my favorite pattern from the season. Another no-sew pattern, which is actually crazy that this pattern is no sewing. Boom, our ice cream buddies. This was almost what we were making today. This was part of the vote, and I think this was definitely top 5 favorite designs from the year. Was these giant, I think it's just so cool. First off, what was really cool about it is they come out of their little ice cream cone and they're just little cute old dudes, little ice cream buddies. They're so cute. We made a lot of different ice creams. Here's our little mint chip one. Also comes out of his little ice cream cone. He has a little butt, of course. How could we not give him little butts? And then there was different kinds of cones for them. I really liked what we made with the cones. We did like a completely different new stitch design here with the cones, which I thought was really cool. We also had a regular cone. Obviously it doesn't stand upright if you have a regular cone, but looks more classic as an ice cream cone, and it's a little bit more beginner friendly. What else we made? Oh yes, on our live stream we made this really cute and weird. We made a cup cone and this cute little mint chip one that was like licking his own frosting with a little cherry guy. It was really cute. I'm really proud of this live stream too. This was the beginning of when we started like really designing stuff on the live stream and then throwing them up as patterns right afterwards. So this one was an addition to the pattern. So the pattern originally didn't include this drippy border or the cup. And during the live stream, I was like, you know what? Let's design something new for it. And so we designed these ones and added it to the pattern right after the stream was over. It was way cool. A very unique thing to do, and you'll kind of start to notice a pattern. Haha, pattern. No, a pattern coming where that started to become like a big thing in the year is I started to do more live designs. That I don't know, it's just something really, really fun about designing something live on camera and just making it from scratch. I just think it's so cool. It's a big challenge to myself, and it really pushed my designs further this year, and I'm really proud of it. You'll see as we go further and further in today's stream, some of the designs that were made live. They got more and more complex as the season progressed, or as the year progressed too. I think culminating with probably the most complicated live designed pattern ever, but we'll get to there right at the end. Okay, let's finish this another round of crocheting before we move on to our next. Oh, we didn't show the gummy bears either. I gotta show the gummy bears. And I think we only had, did we have 2 collaboration patterns for our Sweet Stitches season? Well, we had the giant strawberries, but those were from the year before. Let's see. Oh, yes, we made some more live designs. I forgot. I almost forgot about those. Okay, so we made, oh man, where? I don't even know where that giant, oh, that's right. I don't have that cake. We designed a chocolate cake and I gave it to my mom for Mother's Day, or for her birthday. I actually don't have it here because I gave it to my mom. So, sorry, but we designed a chocolate cake live on camera. That was our, I think our second live designed pattern for the year. I don't know. Chat, let me know if that was the case or not. I really liked it though. It was so, so cool. Hey, real quick, how long do we make this neck? Let's see. Normally we just do 1 round. How long should we make this neck? Chat, give me suggestions on how long do you think we should make the neck. Now, don't go too crazy on me. I don't want to make a 5-foot tall brontosaurus right now. I mean, I definitely want to make a 5-foot tall brontosaurus eventually. Actually, that would be really, really cool. But right now, during the stream, how tall should we make it? Should we make a really tall one, or should we make just a little short guy? Nate says 10 rounds. That would be long. Let's see. If this is already 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5. So 10 rounds would be, I think, about that long, which is a pretty long neck for a brontosaurus. I think that's a pretty rest in peace. 7 says Crochandro. Okay. That's a little bit more reasonable. 10 is also not the craziest thought in the world. But you know what? While you guys are choosing that and giving me more suggestions, let's talk about the next pattern that we made, which would be Mayor Chip. Where is Mayor Chip? Aha, here he is. Yes, our chocolate chip cookie was also an impromptu live stream. What did I call these? Not impromptu, improvised. This was an improvised design before we started calling them improvised designs. It was a chocolate chip cookie. And it's so cute. Look at how cute our little mayor is. He's just the cutest, the mayor of Cookie Town. I loved him. I think he's up as a preview pattern, but we probably could switch him over to the improvised designs to add to those. Really liked that little guy. And then I think we had one more design for the year. You know what? I'll start doing some rounds here, and then we'll talk about that. 1 million rounds. Zoe goes, 1 million rounds. All right, let's go up to 7, and then we'll judge from there if we want to add more or not. Hey, here's a little shout out again. If you haven't yet, please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit the little bell icon so you don't miss when we come out with these live streams. We're obviously going to be live streaming a lot this year. In fact, I've got a few changes that we're going to do this year for the live streams. The first is, obviously, I'm going to start to change up the vibe of what the live streams are, probably from stream to stream. I really like this setup. I think this setup is pretty cool, you know, having the bubble up here and then all the stuff down there. I just think it's kind of clean. I'm obviously open to suggestions, though. If you have any thoughts in the chat, I'm always open to feedback. I know we will come back to our vertical streams as well. In fact, I think what I'm going to try doing is I might try doing a multi-stream thing where we're streaming both vertically and horizontally simultaneously. I might try doing that. I also really want to try getting into streaming on different platforms at the same time too. So you might see us on Twitch and maybe TikTok if it sticks around. I don't know if it's going to be around or not, but if it sticks around, we might start streaming from TikTok and YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, so you can watch it from whatever platform you really like. I was watching live streams last night and I saw a streamer doing that, and honestly, I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. So, yeah. You can see me now as you couldn't see me before. Oh, interesting. Oh, when it was vertical, you couldn't see it? Heard. Yeah, that totally makes sense. That was a big experiment last year, was the vertical live stream. So, I thought it was pretty fun, but yeah, I definitely think we could do a better job this year. So, I'm excited to try that out. We're also going to change up obviously we're changing up platforms a little bit. We're going to kind of like mix and match some platforms, but we're also going to change up streams by adding in a new feature, which I'm not 100% certain on like how the process is going to work basically, but we're doing a whole change of memberships on the website in a good way. In fact, if you are curious on what we're going to change, if you create a membership today, what you have today, the memberships that you have today will grandfather in and make you a super member. I think that we're going to call it a designer membership. So if you want to get a Club Crochet membership, it's really legitimately is the best time ever to get it, is literally right now. If you don't do it before we change over our system, then you won't be grandfathered in with this really awesome membership where you get unlimited access to the patterns and stuff like that. We're going to change up things. And one of the things we're changing is we're going to add membership exclusive live streams, probably once a month. We're going to be calling them, I think, designer streams, or Camp Crochet is, I think, what I'm going to call it. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of figuring out the logistics to it, but it is going to be a bit of a difference of how we do our live streams in the next year, is that once a year we're going to do a designer themed stream that is exclusive for members. It's going to have a very, I think it'll only be like 50 people can watch at a time, because you're going to be able to turn your camera on as well so that I can see what you're making and we can like go back and forth, and I can give feedback and I can give advice and suggestions to people on the stream. So that is a plan for the streams this year. I will keep you updated on what that really means soon, but it is something that we're trying to do, and I'm really, 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 really excited about the changes this year. I think it's something I've been trying to do for a long time, so I'm really excited about. I think you're gonna really like it. I'm adding a bunch of different features on the website too, and you're gonna dig it. It's gonna be great. Okay, so let's keep talking about our Sweet Stitches season. Our last pattern of our season of Sweet Stitches was our collaboration pattern with Sir Pearl Grey, Philip. We have a lot of patterns coming out this year with Philip as well, but he made a Sakura Mochi, which Philip always comes to these collaboration patterns. I always come to him and I say, hey, I'd love to do a collaboration with you. Here's the colors, here's the theme. Let me know what you think. If you got any good ideas, just, give me a shout out. And he came back with a Sakura Mochi, and I was like, love it. Creative, interesting, different, love it. It was a very simple pattern, but very interesting to make. He did some really cool increasing on the sides of it that I thought was very subtle but cool, and I don't know, I just really liked it. We made a bunch of these different Sakura Mochis, and I did have a Sakura Mochi during this season as well, and I did enjoy it. I like frozen mochi a little bit more, but it is a very interesting flavor for Sakura Mochis. So hey, if you haven't tried Scaramochi, go get it. This is your shout out. Go get it. That was, I think, the last pattern in our Sweet Stitches season. And it was quite a long season. Some stretch goals that we didn't make that we're going to probably put more effort into this year. We do have it available as a preview pattern currently. But one pattern that I did design last year, I even wrote it out. I just wasn't able to get to the video tutorial. And I had plans to get to the video tutorial during fall this year too, but it just didn't work out. There was just so much going on. But I'm probably going to get to it this year, is our giant cupcake pattern. So this was a design that I did do all the design work for. It's really cool. No sewing at all. And of course, it's got a little guy under there as a cupcake too. So this is a pattern that I'm hoping to get to ASAP. And I really liked it. I think it's really cool. It just needs a little bit more effort in the video tutorial because there's some tricky techniques in this. In fact, some of the techniques that I designed for this pattern specifically, you're going to see a lot during our first season of this year. I created kind of a weird technique that I haven't really seen done before for this, and so that nothing was sewn together, but it still had some cool texture that I really think you're gonna like. So that should be, you should see more of stuff like that this year. All right. Is that Club Crochet membership changing or streaming membership changing? The Club Crochet membership is going to be changing slightly this year. We are going to raise the price just a little tiny bit. Honestly, it's 99 cents. We're not going to be changing it a lot. And we're going to change the way that memberships work a little bit. But if you have a membership before the changes happen, no change is going to happen to your membership at all. As long as you had a membership before we make those changes, you will be grandfathered in with $5 a month with unlimited access to the website. That membership is going to be changing to be called, name TBD, but I think we're going to be calling it the designer tier membership because there's going to be a bunch of extra features with it too. But yeah, pattern membership will be changing slightly this year. I will obviously be keeping you updated when those changes are coming. They will be coming within this month though. So, sign up for a membership while you can. Okay, so that was our season of Sweet Stitches. I think it was a pretty successful season. We didn't look at the gummy bears because I couldn't find them, but there are also mini gummy bears. That was one thing I did last season last year in 2023 that I kind of wish I made more of was our Amigurumi designs. I did make a lot of these Amigurumi designs, but I could have made more and I could have put more effort into how the designs were on the website. So that's something that is definitely a resolution for this year. I really want to share more Amigurumi designs with you. So expect a lot more Amigurumi designs this year, especially in season 1 or in season 7, I guess is technically. But the new season of the year, which we're going to talk about later on in today's stream, will feature a lot of Amigurumi designs, and I'm really excited for that. Okay, I'm going to do one more round for our long-necked brontosaurus here. So I just finished 7 rounds. Let's go up to 8. And then we're going to switch gears and move on to the next season. And I have to say, this is where I keep going back and forth. I'm like, Sweet Stitches was my favorite season. Wait, actually, the season after that was my favorite season. Actually, the season after that was my favorite season. I'm going to be saying that a lot. Sorry, but it's really hard to decide what was my favorite. Okay, so we did Sweet Stitches. Let's get these guys out of the way now. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to organize a little bit too, because everything is so disorganized. Come on, guys. Yoink. Okay. So we did Sweet Stitches, and then we took a rocket ship to outer space, baby. I loved our space season. So we went from Sweet Stitches, we shot to outer space, and we made some spacecrafts. And I'll tell you guys, we made some crazy spacecrafts. It was a really fun season. Obviously, oopsies. Hold on, I'm opening up the page for it. There we go. We made a whole bunch of different designs in our space season, like a crazy amount of designs. It's all started, though, with our beginner design. Every season, I really want to try to make a design that is more beginner-friendly. That is just because if someone comes to the website and they're like, or they come to one of these seasons and they're like, oh, I want to get started crocheting and I'm going to start in this season. Every season that I do, I want to have... And all these deluxe kits that I'm making, I want to have a more beginner-friendly design as part of the season to get started. That way, you can get hooking. I always want to make them a little interesting for people that already know how to crochet. But the big goal here is that if you have never crocheted before in your life, you still can with these seasonal kits. You can still learn how to crochet, get better with crocheting with each project. And so to start our space season out, we started out with a pretty beginner-friendly pattern, our sun. It's also one of our bigger designs for the year. Our sun amigurumi, and no sewing, all made from top to bottom. Some fun techniques here when you get to the, what are these? Corona. But it was actually pretty awesome, and what I really liked about it, I mean, other than these amazing sunglasses, and look, he's got a little face under there also, but what was really fun is that we designed this sun, and when we did our stream, hold on, I gotta go get it, it's all the way over here. When we did our stream, this was the beginning of me getting really into making giant crochet. So here's what I did, is all I basically did was do the sun with some blanket yarn. It's as big as my head. It's basically a pillow now. And it's the exact same design, much, much bigger, just made with blanket yarn. And you're gonna see this this is like the start of where we started doing this. We started doing this a lot in this season. We made some really cool pillows. I actually made a really cool pillow strawberry for my cousin this Christmas, and I actually totally forgot to take pictures of it because I'm a goofball, but it went over very well. And highly suggested, if you've been thinking, oh man, I don't really want to crochet these little things as much, try making them with blanket yarn. Bernat blanket yarn is what I've been using. It's a really good yarn. Everything pretty much transfers really well over to it. You don't really need to change anything about the designs at all, and you can make all of our designs with pillow yarn and make giant versions of them. It works shockingly well, and I highly suggest getting started making pillow stuff. I think, you know what, that's looking a little crooked, huh? Let's undo that, and we're going to move this over so that the back of our little guy is a little bit straighter. Yeah, we'll move it over to here. All right, 1 and 2. I really liked our sun pattern. I think it was really cool and, I don't know, simple, but in like a good way. You know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. A Jimbo sun, yes. Jimbo does love the sun. Jimbo is my son. My son. Okay. Spacecraft. All right, what do we make after the sun? Well, of course, we went back and we made our home. We made the planet Earth itself. Look at how cute he is. Okay, now I will say I did not design this pattern during last year, 2024. I designed this pattern, chat? Like in 2020, 2021? But, you know, another part of these seasons that I really like is that I can consistently go back to the library and say, hey, look, this works with this season, the colors work, and the theme is correct. So this is another one you could make. And I'll be honest, this is probably one of my favorite designs I've ever made in my life. It took me so long to design because it is geographically correct and made this huge color chart that I designed just for this pattern. And I really like it. So I really, really liked making our planet Earth again. And honestly, I probably will make a bunch of planet Earths again this year because it's one of the coolest designs I've ever made. We did the same thing with our stars and space critters. So we made a bunch of little tiny stars for the season, like a lot of little tiny stars. Here, let me make a little bit more space here. And I believe, chat, we had a challenge during the season of space, right? Did we make aliens? I think that's what we made. Yeah, we definitely made aliens. So we had a whole thing where everybody could design their own aliens. Oh yes, and we made a little moon as well to go with everything. Really cute. The stars pattern has a bunch of different stars to make. Well, here's another moon, but we don't need both of them. A bunch of little stars. Like there was, I think there's 5 different size stars that you can make. It was cute. We're almost out of our spacecraft kits, by the way. So if you're interested in getting one of these kits, I mean, I'm sure I'll restock eventually. But for now, like, we only have, I think we only have like 30 or 40 of their spacecrafts left yet. Yeah, cool season. Cool patterns. Okay, so the next one we did, well, let's crochet a little bit more. That was the stars and the earth. I forgot I gotta do around between. Okay, so we increased one there. And then we increase one right here to start this round. 1 and 2. And then, what is that movie where? Never mind. We'll get to that when we switch seasons. Okay. By the way, how was your year, chat? What are some of the favorite things that you guys made this year? Did you make anything like really that you've never designed before? Have you made anything? Did you make something bigger than you've ever made before? What was the biggest thing you made this year? What was the coolest thing you made this year? How was 2024 as far as crochet goes for you? That's what I want to know. Okay, wait. Single crochet 2 there. Working into the chains, we want to single crochet 1, 2, and then 3 is this one right here, right on the end of it, I believe. And then you work down into the single crochets across. Aha, yes, I'm remembering things now. Everything is coming together, Millhouse. There we go, 1, and everything's turning up, Millhouse is the quote. There we go. Okay, so our brontosaurus is being crocheted. See his little body getting made right there. He's looking cute. We actually only have, I think, 2 more rounds to go. 3 more rounds? Only a few. Okay, well, let's keep talking about our season of space. We went and made stars and moons. We re-looked at our starship pattern, and I think during the live stream we made this cool lamp. Oh, let me go grab it for you. We had a lot of cool patterns in these live streams, but this one was probably my favorite stream of the space season. Was making this lamp that looks like a rocket ship. I just think it looks so cool, and it actually was made with light. You can kind of see it light up there. So it's supposed to look like the rocket is actually shooting off into outer space. It's really cool. The kit came with everything to make it, to make our lamp too, and I think we did a really good job with it. I was really proud of it. And yeah, we made this on a stream, and it went really well, except for this rocket ship doesn't want to stay straight because I didn't glue it in. But, you know, pretty great. Okay, so that was the rocket ship. Let's do another round, and then we'll get back to our next pattern, because we made a bunch of aliens. We also made a bunch of aliens. Crazy Town in the chat says that 2024 was good for crochet, but you broke your leg in May and you made 2 blankets and a ton of other stuff. Well, that's great. I'm so glad that you had crochet to deal with maybe a little bit of a bummer, but I'm glad Crochet made it a little bit better for you. That's usually the case too. Crochet makes everything a little bit better. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want 10 stitches. 7, 8, 9, and 10 is going to be right there. And then we're going to increase 2 times after that. Okay. Zoe said that they discovered the goblinoid patterns was huge for you this year, including other media unto my crochet. Yeah, the discovery of the goblinoids for you was probably really big. I will say that is among... Music is too loud again. There you go. Turned it back down for you. It's because we had a song. We had like a song change. Yeah, goblinoids is a big exploration to find yourself in, so I'm really glad you found that. Did you ever get a chance to play or try out Stitched, by the way, Zoe? I'm very curious if you did. 1, 2, this would be the last stitch in round 10, technically, but we did a bunch of rounds of the neck, so it's actually a little bit further than round 10, but looking pretty cute as far as a giant brontosaurus goes. I like it. Goblins are coming back big this year, by the way. It's going to be a big year for the goblins. They've kind of been on hiatus a little bit last year. I did design a few different stuff for them, and I'm really excited because we're going to be getting big into goblins in... Honestly, it's going to be like... There's going to be a little bit of goblins in our first season. There's going to be a lot of bit of goblins in the season after that, too. And then we got a big project about the goblins. So it's going to be our goblin year for Club Crochet. So look forward to that. If you like goblins, stick around. You're going to love it. Because goblins are probably my favorite things to design. And just crochet in general. Okay, some other stuff we made last year. We made aliens. We made UFOs. Where is... There it is. Now, I can't find... For the life of me, I was looking all... Has this one got the magnet in it? One of these has got a magnet in it. So this is our really fun pattern this year. We made UFOs with little aliens in them. This alien is a little big for his UFO. Oh, actually, that works pretty well. And what was really cool is that you can take the alien out of their UFO and then change the UFO into just a straight up UFO like that. And what we ended up doing was we made a pattern last year. Now I can't for the life of me find, there's one of these UFOs has a nice little magnet in the bottom of it. And the point for that magnet is for, we're getting text messages willy-nilly here. I'm gonna turn off our notifications on my computer. There we go. Is for our tractor beam. This was part of our live stream. Yeah, I can't find... It's not this one that has the magnet. One of these has a magnet in it, though. And so that you can put this attaches to the magnet. And then there's another magnet on the bottom of this, which is for a cow. Which I also don't know where that is. You know what? It's in my big bag of crochet, so... Honestly, it's not worth it. It's somewhere in here. There are also different designs for aliens. So this is our little one-eyed alien, which was really cute too. I like making aliens. These weren't the only aliens we made. This is kind of a revitalization of the year. By the way, I found a gummy bear. This was our gummy bear from our season before. Yeah, love them. Love our little aliens. You gotta love the little aliens. And the challenge was all about aliens too. Some people made some crazy aliens that year, like really wild. So it was really cool. It was cool to see what everybody's aliens were. I can't remember what alien won our challenge, but I remember the aliens that were in the challenge. There was like this one really cool one that had like one eye and a bunch of little eye stalks or something. It was cute. It was really cute. And I think you'd really like that challenge. If you want to see the winners of the Club Crochet Challenge, by the way, actually, maybe I can pull them up real quick. Let me see if I change this over to face cam and go to here, I can go to clubcrochet.com/challenge. And I think I can pull up the previous challenges here. Yeah, so our alien challenge was the last challenge that we had. I wanted to do one in the season in the next season, but I just didn't get to it. And apparently I haven't updated this in a second, so it still says, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. There we go. We'll move me over a little bit. Okay, so these were the challenge submissions. I can't remember which one of these won though, but they were so cool. That's the one I was talking about. Look at how cool that guy is. I loved him. This one I think was my favorite of the challenges. This one was so unique. Like, just wild. I mean, this is so crisp too. And then I'm a personal big fan of this one because I think he's designed from one of my favorite games. So I really liked it. But yeah, this was our Club Crochet Challenge. Oh, there you go. This was Crochandro made our cool one-eyed one. So Crochandro's in the chat right now. So hi, Crochandro. And I loved it. Loved your design. Yeah, really cool. I can't remember which one won. And here is our Cutie Pie Challenge too. You can see some of the designs for the Cutie Pie Challenge. Our winner was our crab here, which was also really cool. All right, well, we'll get back to more on that soon. Let's make another round of crochet here. So I just did round 10. I'm on round 11, which is just a nice, simple round, just single crochets. So I could do that. I could do that. That's easy, squeezy, lemon peasy. Yeah, I definitely want to do more challenges in this next year. I'm really excited about our first challenge for the year. I think it's going to be really cute. I think you guys are... I don't know. Zoe, Cooper, what do you guys think? Do you think the chat's going to be pretty surprised about what our first challenge is? I think they will. But we're definitely going to do more challenges this year, especially during the seasons. Each season will have their own challenge. Yeah. All right, so there's another round done of crochet. We're definitely going to want to put a pipe cleaner in the neck, though. So why don't we get started on that, too? I actually have some purple pipe cleaners here. That'll work perfect. The perfect purple pipe cleaner. I'm going to ruin our scissors a little bit, because why not? Is this going to be long enough? Yeah, that'll work. Why not? Why not? Yeah, I think people are going to be really surprised with our first challenge, but I really think they're going to love it. I don't know. Maybe they won't. Maybe someone's going to be like, what are you talking about? But I bet you we get some crazy, crazy submissions. Zoe says she thinks that it's going to rock your socks off. Pause for future reference. Okay. Well, let's keep going. We got our guy here. What do we make after our... What did we make? Oopsies. There we go. Back forward. Oh, yes, of course. Our last official pattern for the kit was our collaboration pattern with Curious Papaya. Truly, truly one of my favorite collaborations of the year. Like, Papaya, 10 out of 10. You guys, you got to see this. You're going to love this. This was our little Buzz the astronaut. And look at how cool this pattern is. It's so cool. Actually, shockingly low sew. Not no sew. There was a little bit of sewing, but actually from toe to neck, no sewing. It was all made like together. I think you do sew on this part and this part, but the arms and the legs are all made together. And it was a very cool, unique pattern. Really, really liked it. In fact, I liked it so much that we ended up designing one of these using our blanket yarn. And we made a gigantic one. Humongo. Look at how much bigger he is. He could eat this little one. Really cool. I actually wanted to give someone this for a Christmas gift, but I kind of didn't also. Like, I was going to, and then I was like, you know what? Wait, hold on. I actually really like this guy, so I don't really want to. Really, really loved our Buzz Aldrin pattern from this year. Again, props out to Curious Papaya. You're going to also see a lot of different designs from her this year. Amy is a very talented artist in general. And I think you're really going to like. They're going to be our first collaboration. I think our first collaboration of the year is going to be with Curious Papaya. I think you're really going to like it. It's a very unique design. And yeah, fits the season really well. I think you're going to love it. Okay, let's do another round here, and then we'll talk about the pattern after that. I probably should count my stitches in this round actually too. So it's going to be 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, and I believe this would be 11. And then we'll do 2 increases in a row. 1 and 2. And then 3 single crochets and our first leg. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll make a leg. And that'll be that round. That was a quick round. I'm flying now, guys. Which is good because in between each round is important time. There we go. Yeah, so there's our first leg. Kind of see how that's working out. Okay, we'll put this to the side. Let's talk about the next pattern of the season. We actually did a few bonus patterns for this season. The first one, I don't think ever really got an official release on the site. It only was basically an improvised pattern, preview pattern, but I really liked it. That would be Saturn. Now, originally in this season, I really wanted to make a bunch of different patterns themed around. Here's another one of Saturn. A bunch of different patterns themed around each of the planets. So I really wanted to do a Mars and a Venus and a Jupiter. I always want to do much more than I can do. It's just realistic. So when I get back to our space season, you know we're going to do all the planets on top of it. But it was nice to at least get Saturn in there. So we made a cute little Saturn. We made this a bunch of different ways. The first way was very simplified. Kind of looked like an egg a little bit, which is why I went and was like, you know what, let's do it again, but let's do some color changes with it. And in the color change one, I did a spiral, which was... I think it was my first time using a spiral in a design, which was really cool. So this was a fun little way to crochet where you can make a spiral. And I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. Nice improvised pattern. I think I do want to come back to this and kind of redesign it a little bit so that the what are these called? The rings are a little bit cleaner. Is kind of my thought when I come back to this eventually, which I know I will. That was our first improvised pattern for the season. We did 2 improvised patterns this season, and that was our first one. Our second one was actually a vote for today's live stream because I loved it so much. Truly one of my favorite designs for the year, and it happened to be an improvised design. Again, you're going to see that kind of is a pattern in the seasons, is that these improvised challenges that I give myself end up creating some of the most creative, like, weird designs because I have to make it live. I got to kind of turn off certain parts of my brain that come with designing. So a lot of times when I'm designing, I'm thinking about the end product a lot more. I'm thinking about like, okay, if I put a stitch here, it's going to be easier for people to crochet. There's a lot of designs that happens to, like the original design that I make is usually a little bit too complicated for the average crocheter. And so I kind of try to make sure that things work out in the right way. I put stitches in the right spots where that might not be where I originally put it for the design, but it just makes more sense for the written pattern part of the design. But when I do an improvised pattern, I don't have that kind of luxury. I just kind of have to make what I'm making live, I don't know what the design's going to be. I don't know how I'm going to design it live, so I just kind of got to do it and ask questions later. So because of that, it ends up creating some of the most weirdly unique designs that I make. I will say this next design that I'm going to show you is probably not the most unique design that I've ever made, but I'm still super proud of it nonetheless, and I think it's really cute. And I think it was a lesson in simplifying too, where I made it a little bit more simple than I normally do for my designs, and tried to keep it kind of easy. And it just led to, I don't know, I just really like it. So we just finished almost the end. We only have one more round here for our brontosaurus. But Bix the alien was made during a live improvised crochet along. So cute. I mean, look at those eyeballs. I mean, right? Tell me that's not one of the cutest designs you've ever seen. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's so freaking cute. Bix has 2 antennae, 4 eyes, 3 fingers, and 3 toes. And of course, he's got 2 butts because he's an alien. I love Bix. They stand up perfectly. Also, this was made on our live stream. Loved the little smirky smile too. And then I ended up making another one because I liked it so much. And the second one that I made was actually glow in the dark. I wanted to make another one with crocheted eyes so that if you wanted to make it yourself, you didn't need to have like gigantic safety eyes. In fact, these are my last giant safety eyes that I had, and I wanted to make another one, so I had to crochet their eyes, but they look really cute, and it's glow in the dark, so everything glows but the eyes, and I don't know. I really liked Bix. I think Bix was definitely one of my favorites. Named from the chat too. So whoever ended up naming Bix, if you are here in today's chat, hi, thank you for the name. That was a really good name. And yeah, loved Bix. Loved Bix. Personal favorite of the year. Well, not absolute favorite. I'm going to have to choose a favorite by the end. I don't know which one yet. That's going to be hard. But Bix was among definitely top 5 favorite things that I designed this year was Bix. I think there's something about the improvisation of it all, but there's also something about the simplicity of Bix is what I really liked about him. So I was really proud with that design and how that live stream went. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as well. It was a really fun one. Hey, if you did like these live streams, by the way, like this video down below. That'd be really cool. You don't have to, but it'd be really nice, and it's totally free to do. All you need to do is like down below, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and hit the little bell icon so you don't miss when we come out with new videos. And if you really like what's going on here and you want to support, consider getting a Club Crochet membership. You can get more. You can learn more at clubcrochet.com, and you get a whole lot with a membership. Okay, so we just finished. I think that's our last round. All we need to do now is sew our brontosaurus closed. But before I sew it closed, let's talk about the last pattern in our spacecraft season, and let's get a vote going on what we should do for our next brontosaurus. So, does anybody have any suggestions for our next brontosaurus? By the way, let me know in the chat. I'm taking suggestions. If you got if you got a theme that you want this brontosaurus in, like if you think we should make a space brontosaurus, or you think we should make a forest brontosaurus, or a brontosaurus with a gaming addiction. I don't know. Let me know. I'm open to ideas, and I want to see what you guys think we should make for our next brontosaurus in the chat. But should we finish this and then do it? You know what? Let's look at our last pattern from our spacecrafts as you guys are putting that in there in the chat, and then we'll finish this guy up, and then we'll change it up. Blah blah blah. Okay. Ooh, Hunter said something. Who said it? Yes, I have crocheted a A wooded brontosaurus. A wooded. Ooh, interesting. A wooded. Sounds perfectly cursed. It says to Krishandra, no neck brontosaurus. That's great. Okay, well, the last pattern in the season was really cool. It was another collaboration pattern that was really fun to design. So shout out to Drewby Zoo, which you've seen some of his designs. He did the giant strawberry. This was his first real collaboration pattern of the season, and I really liked it. It's very unique. Crobot 3000. And its original name was Kartu Kitu, I think was the original name, because it was like a keychain for your keys. And it worked as a keychain, but it's kind of a bit big for the keychain. So we decided on just calling it the Crobot 3000. So cool. There's actually two designs. This is the regular Crobot. Then there was the Crobot 3000 design, because I did a little bit of customization to it originally. For his head, so we added in safety eyes in these ones so that the head and body could actually swivel around, which was a lot of fun. A fun little last minute design addition to our Crobot. And then we also made a giant version of it on our live stream. Let me go grab that for us real quick. There he is. Boop. Check this big guy out. So this was you can see the blanket yarns coming out more and more. I really liked our blanket yarn version of our Crobot. There's something so cuddly and fun about it. It feels like a real action figure. And really, really cool design. Shout out to Drew. If you haven't checked out Drewby Zoo, go check him out on Instagram and everything. Hey, look, it looks like I'm the Crobot's head. Wait, put him like that. And then I'll get closer like this. Like this. Ah! That's what a robot sounds like. Okay, anyhow, let's move on. You know what? Let's finish our brontosaurus, and then we'll clean out this background for us. Let's let Bix say hi, too, while we're doing it. Okay, let's stuff this up. I think we should probably add a nickel in the base of our brontosaurus here, just so that they have a... they can stand up a little bit easier, especially since we made it with such a big neck. Ooh, a Montosaurus. A Bronto with mountain vibes. Okay, I hear you. A Montosaurus. How would we do that? That is interesting. Montosaurus. A mountain Brontosaurus? What would a mountain brontosaurus have? Would they be like, maybe they'd be like a hiker? Wait, things are starting to move here. Camouflage brontosaurus, Michelle says. That sounds very difficult, but we could do camouflage. We could try that. I like the idea of maybe a hiker. An orchard worker, brontosaurus picking fruit. That's cute. Oh yeah, okay, so like, let's go off of that. Like, what would something with a long neck be really good at? Like picking fruit? Oh yeah, definitely picking fruit. Maybe there's another skill. I mean, mountaining is good too, though. Okay. Hold on, I gotta pull up the pictures here. Okay, so we flatten it like this, right? We go in through, count backwards. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unsewn. We go into this one. We come out of this one. No, we come out of this one. Like that. Yes. I believe so. Changing light bulbs. Brontosaurus would be good at changing light bulbs. 1, 2. And then back. Oh, wait, no, that's supposed to go like that. That's why. And then those two, and then these two, and then these two at the end. Yeah, perfect. A foresty dino. Maybe one that looks like a giant tree. That could work. You know, like he's got like little leaves and stuff. Because that kind of works as like a camouflage brontosaurus too. We can make the head of our brontosaurus like just start there and then like some just like frills along the edge here, and then we'll change to brown when we get to the body here for a little stump. That could work. It could work with our next season too, which would be kind of cute. Or a crane. A crane brontosaurus picking up materials for large buildings. Oh, interesting. Okay. A giraffe brontosaurus. A giraffosaurus? Actually, giraffe could be pretty fun. Might be kind of hard with color changes and doing spots and stuff. Maybe that would be more for a different stream. Just because, well, I guess maybe it wouldn't be that hard. I don't know. The spots is the main thing that I think is going to be difficult with a giraffe. It could be done, though. It's just going to take too much. What I'm worried about is the focus that will be necessary for adding a bunch of spots, you know? Because I'm going to have to be like, ooh, color change here, color change there. But it could work. All right, well, we got to do our classic here. And add in a couple of nickels into the bum so that they can sit upright. A little bit easier. Giraffosaurus. How would I do spots is the big question on everyone's minds. I mean, obviously we do orange and yellow, right? And I suppose I could do like one orange, one yellow and just keep switching off, but it just might look weird and messy. Also, not to mention, it would definitely be very complicated of a design to do. But we could sew on, I mean, we could obviously do color changes in the face to do like a little face there, but, or we could just sew it on. Like a pig nose kind of thing. Sew on like how we did the cow bonimal, something like that. A croissantosaurus? Oh, croissantosaurus. Interesting. How would a croissantosaurus work? Maybe just like French. Beige French. With an astronautosaurus. Astronaut dino. Ah, that could work too. Okay, well, let's go ahead and cut the yarn here. Looking pretty good, sitting upright. There's our first brontosaurus done. I love it. Good length on the neck too, just long enough where it's not like too crazy, but it's not too short also. I like it. Okay, well, let's make some space here and draw a couple of options for our next brontosaurus, and then we'll do a vote as we start talking about what our next season was. So let's start by getting all this away. Yes, even you, Mr. Big Crobot. Get this out of the way. Let's move this out of the way. I'm so glad we're organizing while we're doing this. I needed to organize so much, so it's kind of like a two birds, one stone situation here. So now I got a bag full of spacecrafts. Cool. Okay. We got our spacecrafts done. Let's draw up a couple of ideas here. Now, check this out. This was an extra booklet from my prototypes of Lava Run, which we're going to get to very soon. And I thought we could use this for drawing our designs on. I might even be able to make it with... Let's see. I wonder if I can erase. I wonder if we used an erasable marker. No, it does not erase. Oh well. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just use a regular pen for this. All right. Hopefully it says ink. Ink? Yes, it does. All right. So we want to make a brontosaurus here, but we want to make it unique. The first idea we have is to do a Giraffosaurus, which I do think it's a fun idea, but might be a little tricky for a live stream. But all we'd really need to do for a Giraffosaurus is we need to put two little... They got like these weird antler horn things. We'd have to sew on a little nose like that. And then we'd have to do spots. The spots is where I'm like, ooh, that seems really, really tough. Giraffes are so weird. Oh, and then we'd also need to do ears, I suppose. I feel like it's going to get too messy and weird, though. I don't know. Oh, a librarian. That's a fun idea because they are... Okay, wait. I really like the librarian idea. I really like that idea because that's totally doable here. So a librarian would be, we'd obviously have a long neck. Brontosaurus like that. Neck would go down into the body. We go boom and boom. How do we go over? Boom. And do our tail. Go up like that. Okay. So there's like the basic body. Another leg. We do a little... Obviously, if they're a librarian, we would do glasses. We might do a little hairstyle, maybe. We definitely do a cute little outfit. Maybe like a collar up here where it would change colors. And then this go down like that. And then maybe we do a vest. Like that. Where would the vest end, though? The vest go down to here. Little pockets like that. Something like that, maybe. Hairdo, maybe. We could do like a big, like a messy bun. That'd be kind of cute. Like kind of like a messy bun thing going on there. And we'd make this a different color too. So one color A. I'll do lines a different way for color A. This would be white. Maybe the collar would be all the way down here actually. And the neck would just be long. How would we make it a book? Like how would we give it books though? Maybe we just have books on the back of it. I really like the idea of a librarian. I like that idea a lot. Okay, so let's do a vote here for what our color of our main librarian would be. So what would we want to do for our color of our librarian? Librarian dino color. So we can do... blue. We can do... I don't really like red. We could do green. I'll do forest green there. We could do... what colors didn't we use? Pink and yellow. Alright, so go ahead and vote now on what colors to make our next Brontosaurus in the chat. And then I am going to... start talking about tight bun that completely changes her look when it lets it down. Yeah, and you fall in love with her. I love that. Okay, so let's put this right. We'll put our last Brontosaurus right here, and let's start talking about the next season. So we did our spacecraft season, and then after spacecrafts, we went into The Land Before Twine, which I think we all remember Land Before Twine, right? It wasn't even that long ago. Land Before Twine was big for us. That was probably the biggest season of the year. We had a lot of stuff that came out, a lot of big news, a lot of big things. But where to start, guys? Where to start? Well, let's start with the start. We started with a Triceratops. Now, the Triceratops, obviously not a new pattern for the year. This pattern is probably our most famous one, but we did update it. We updated all of our patterns pretty significantly this year. I made new video tutorials for every dinosaur. I did new designs for each dinosaur. There was new customization options. For the brontosaurus, for example, we had 2 different frills. I'm going to do my best to find the other one now. And no luck. No luck? Cool. No, I don't know where it is. Oh, hey, I found another little guy there. Put that with these ones. I don't know where the rest of my brontosauruses are, but I do know that we also made a T-Rex design in this year. Now, we already had a T-Rex design, but I kind of fully redesigned it. So the original one looked like this right here. Well, actually, this isn't even the original one. The original one had a different tail and everything. The tail was actually sewn on to the back, and it had, sewing. You had to sew things together. But I realized after designing our brontosaurus that I could do a similar technique for the tail, so you didn't actually have to sew it together. So I fully redesigned the T-Rex design in this season so that you could just make it and sew it right closed, and you could make it no sew. You did have to sew on the teeth though, and you had to sew on the spikes along the back. So what I also did was I released a secondary pattern that was no sew, and this was a new beginner themed pattern of our T-Rex. So I redesigned our T-Rex, made it a little bit easier to make, removed some parts to make it easier too, and it ended up being crazy cute. Look how cute this little T-Rex is. So cute. So this is kind of like a very regular thing for this season, was redesigning these patterns to give them a little bit of a facelift, but also changing the design and taking that opportunity to make new videos and all this other stuff. So I really, really, really was proud of the T-Rex. I think the T-Rex was a top tier upgrade. This was exactly what I kind of wanted out of this season too, was to update the patterns and make them a little bit nicer. And I'm really, really, really proud of the T-Rex specifically, especially because the feet of the T-Rex before were crazy hard, whereas the new feet were like really easy. So yeah, big fan of that upgrade there. All right, so what did you guys vote for our librarian? Do we have enough votes already? Let's see. All right, 26. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. All right. You voted for forest green. I totally agree. That's actually what I voted for too. Okay. So we got forest green. And for our Bronto, let's keep our drawing out just so we don't forget what we're doing. Wait, where did I put my drawing? Oh, it's over here. Yeah. This was this guy, right? All right, so we want to do forest green for the top here. So that means that the first part is going to be all forest green. I do think we need to make their neck kind of long, but maybe not. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think as far as length of the neck? Let's say that this is long. If we go through and we say, so we're going to do a poll because I think I need to get that voting on now. So how long should our librarian dino's neck be? We can do regular, medium, long, which is our current one, and then very long, which will be even bigger. All right, so there's the vote. So this would be long, by the way. Regular is about this big. Medium, I do somewhere in between the two, and then very long and make it even bigger than this. So go ahead and vote now in the chat. And as you're voting for that, let me get rocking and rolling and get started on our green yarn here. And I'll get just like a few rounds in, and then we'll shift back over and keep talking about our designs for the year. I really wanted to do a challenge in our dino season that was a little bit more, that was, dino themed, but it just, there was so much that happened that season. It was crazy. Beyond just making a crazy amount of dino designs and doing a bunch of collaborations and coming out with a whole new game, which we'll talk about in a second, I also redesigned all the old patterns, so that was a whole thing too. It was one heck of a season, and so I really had plans to do the plan originally was going to be to do a challenge during Halloween times to make your own, to make a Halloween costume for a dinosaur. That was the plan. I didn't really get to that. It was just too difficult. There was just too much happening. So I don't know. We'll probably get to that again. Now that Lava Run has been, supported fully, I can start to, I'm going to have an opportunity to kind of promote it again. And in that time period, we might do another challenge or something. I don't know. That's just kind of what I was thinking, because I really wanted to do a challenge for our dino season, but it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. All right. Let's finish up this round real quick. I realize it's already been 2 hours of this stream. That's right. And I got freaking married during this season. That's true. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you for reminding me, Zoe. Oh, Crochandro, thank you for your support. Oh my gosh. Crochandro, thank you. Let's add an alien for Crochandro to pay homage to his amazing alien during the season of aliens. Let's go ahead and add in, I think I've got even like a special colored alien somewhere. Oh, I finally found it. Look. This is that one that I was looking for, this little guy. Look how cute that little face is. Oh, that's right. I came out with a tutorial this year of 6 different faces that you can make. We're going to do a lot more tutorials this year. Tutorials were a little bit lackluster in 2024. I really want to turn that up to 11 in 2025. So expect a lot more tutorials, both for complete beginners and for more advanced crocheters. So expect that. All right. So for Crochandro... Oh, here. You know what, Crochandro? Even better than an alien. You'll like this more. Anyhow. Hold on. I need to find a body for it. Oh, I found the magnetic one. I found the magnetic UFO thing. Okay. Hold on. There. All right, Crochandro. We're going to add this skeptical burb to the background for you to say thank you for your support. If anybody else wants to super chat and add something to the background, I will add it in the background here. And this one is going to be keeping a very skeptical eye on the chat. Look at it. It's like, I don't know about you guys. I like that guy. He's cute. There we go. That's cute. Look how cute. Okay. All right, let's keep on crocheting on. No. Another pattern to talk about. Oh, you know what? No, let's do another round and then I'll get to the next pattern. All right, so I just did my round. I got to go back to my check marks here. Yeah. One thing that's coming out soon that I'm really excited about on the website. So obviously, like I've been saying, this year's going to have quite a lot. Wait, 1, increase 3. Oh no, yeah, I did do that. This year is going to have quite a lot of new things on the Club Crochet website. I'm putting a lot more effort into the website and into the community this year. That's like the 2 big goals for Club Crochet, besides just, keep coming out with more fun stuff, is I really want to update the website. I want to update, and I want to put more effort into the community side of things. So as far as the website goes, big new update is I'm trying to add in a brand new bar that goes with your patterns, so you can more easily jump around in where you're at in the pattern. You can find your check marks a little bit easier. You can go through abbreviations a bit easier, open the pictures, open the videos. It's going to be really cool. I'm actually really excited about it. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I really think it's going to be a huge quality of life addition to the website, and I'm really excited to share it with you. We're only in our very start of this though, so please be patient with me. I promise you, I will notify you soon on what these new changes really look like. And if you want to stay notified, by the way, for future things like this, all you need to do is join the email list. And to join the email list, you just need to create an account on the website. You can join the email list without creating an account, but honestly, it's easier just to create an account. So please consider creating an account. Tina, thank you so much for your support. Okay, Tina, one sec. Tina requests a long pigeon. Whoo, boy. All right, I do think I have a long pigeon. Yes, I do. I see him. Okay, well, one second. Let me finish this up. That would be round 4 was just finished. Yeah. All right. Long pigeon incoming. If you're newish to the channel and you don't know about long pigeon, this is long pigeon. Long pigeon. And you know what? I don't know if you knew this, but long pigeon is always ready to party. So stupid. Personal favorite of everything. One of the best creations I've ever made in my life. We got to make more long pigeons for sure. And we will. We very much will. First, let's add this to our background for you. Thank you so much, Tina. Long pigeon will be right here. You will not be able to see its head because it is too tall. Too tall? Too tall? Very cursed. Very cursed, yes. Cursed with being adorable. April joined the chat just to let us know how much they loved long pigeon, and I appreciate that, April. I think that is totally deserved. All right. Let's see. So we are on, by the way, if you're crocheting along with us, if you're making a brontosaurus right now, you want to try to make your librarian brontosaurus with us, I'm only on round 5 of the pattern. So you still have time to catch up to me for sure, especially because we're going to be taking breaks in between this. Let's go ahead and do a few more stitches here. All right. Okay, so we made T-Rexes. We made little tiny Triceratops. We made Stegosaurus patterns. Now, I will say the pattern for the Stegosaurus didn't change too drastically, but the big change was I made a new tutorial for the Stegosaurus this year so that it was an abbreviated version. It was my test into doing abbreviated patterns so that they're much, much quicker for people that don't really need to learn how to crochet, but just need some help for crocheting. So this was my attempt at that. I think I did a pretty good job with it. I think I like it. I don't know. It didn't get as many views as I was kind of hoping it would, but I'm really proud of it still. And I think it is a very useful addition to the website. So if you're a fan of those abbreviated patterns and you want to see more of them, let me know in the chat. I'd be happy to keep making them. I just wasn't sure if people liked them as much as I liked them. I just thought it was kind of cool. So yeah, abbreviated patterns were a new addition to the website this year. I should say abbreviated video tutorials. Oops. Long pigeon, you need to stay upright. Okay, long pigeon needs to take a nap right here. Wait, you know what? We'll make him like this. so dumb. Love that. Okay. Let's add in some eyes to our librarian Bronto. Gosh, I hope we can finish the librarian today. We will. We'll finish it, I think. Okay. We want 2 stitches this way. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 would be right here. Is that correct? No way. Look at that. They don't look right at all. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay, wait. 2 stitches in would be 1, 2. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, yes, I did do 1 stitch too far. So it's going to be right there instead. Oh, much better, much better. Okay, let's go ahead and lock those guys in place. You didn't see the bat on the website. There is a bat. Let's see. We have cute little bats. We don't have spiders. I'm not allowed to design spiders, but I think I will design a spider next year, probably. But Jules doesn't. Jules is extremely spider. Has an arachnophobia, big time. So if I do make a spider, she can never see about it or hear about it. But we do have little bats. In fact, the bat's actually really cool. Hunter Cooper just put a link in the description for that. I really like the bat because there's actually 2 different bat patterns on the website. One that's arms like fold in, and one that is one that's a little easier to make. That's kind of like a little ball with wings. I actually made a Amigurumi bat, but I never finished it as a design because, like I said, something I needed to work on this next year is doing more, finishing more Amigurumi designs. Is definitely a big goal for the year. All right, 1, 2, and 3 invisible decreases to get to our neck length. Our neck length. All right. There is the size for our neck. We are still, I think, voting on how long to make the neck. So you guys go ahead and keep voting on that. Let's stuff this up. I'll talk about the next design and then we'll finish the vote up. I need a stick. Where is our stuffing stick? I don't know where it is. I'll just use this crochet hook instead for right now. Yeah, I think that'll work for right now. Any big resolutions for the year from the chat? Let's see. What resolutions outside of crocheting? What other resolutions do I have this year? I definitely want to move. Jules and I want to move this year. We'd love to get a home, but you know, we're millennials, so we probably won't own a home. But it is an aspiration. We've been saving, and so hopefully we can get one, but I don't know if it'll happen. We might start trying for a little one. We'll see about that. And let's see, what are the personal goals? I want to start learning Spanish this year. That's definitely a big goal of mine. I think I'm going to try something other than Duolingo this year. I did Duolingo last year, and actually I've been doing Duolingo for like 3 years, and it was helpful for Japanese, but it wasn't that helpful. I feel like I got kind of like complacent with it. So I think I'm going to try a different learning application for learning Spanish this year. I just really would like to learn Spanish. It's one that I've always kind of wanted to learn, but never really taken the jump. And I have a bunch of friends that are also trying to learn Spanish right now, so it'll be kind of nice to have people that I can, like, you know, practice Spanish with. All right. Let's talk about the next design for our Land Before Twine season. We had Stegosauri, and then, oh, duh, the next design was is already on screen. Our brontosaurus, our baby brontosaurus. I think probably the favorite pattern of the year, and I don't think I'm alone in saying that. The baby brontosaurus was a really, really cool design. We've already made one today. I've made so many of these. They're extremely fun to make. And obviously, they're no sewing. I think this was a top tier. I think this maybe was the best pattern of the year, was our baby brontosaurus. I don't know. What do you guys think? Chat, what was your favorite design of the year? Because I think mine was baby brontosaurus. It's so just succinct. It fit the theme so well. You know, like it fit the design really well with all the rest of the designs. No sewing was really fun. Extra addition to it. Had some new techniques in crochet that I've never really used before. I think it's the best pattern of the year. I think it might be the best new design of mine for the whole year. It's funny when a really simple pattern wins best design, personal favorite. That's always very that's very nice too. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's a really good one. I don't know. What do you guys think? Chat, I am interested in your opinions on that matter as well. I'm gonna turn that down just a little. Okay. So baby brontosaurus was a big one for the year. We made so many different kinds of baby brontosauruses. I remember in our live streams we made, we made one with a like Beats by Dre. It had headphones on. We made one that was extremely long necked. Actually, I have the long neck one right here. Where is he? I saw him earlier. Oh yes, here's the other frill for the Triceratops too, and here's another little T-Rex that I made. We'll put those out. Where's that big long neck? There he is. He had a top hat too, but I don't know where his top hat went. This is, if we vote for very long, that's what a very long neck looks like. If this one is long, this one is very long. So you can see how much longer it is. I really want to try one that's like crazy long though. Like super ridiculously long. Someday. All right, let's end our vote though for how long we want to make our neck here. All right, so you voted long, which would be this size again. Cool. I'm totally happy with that. Hey, real quick, let's go ahead and jump over for just a second and look at some of the things that you guys made during the year in the Discord channel. So if you want to share what you make, I will put this on screen throughout the rest of this, or like, you know, yeah, we're going to put it on screen for you. Hold on, I can make this a little longer. Let's do it like that. I guess we didn't really need to do that, huh? Yeah, it's probably fine. All right, so this is the Discord channel called, oopsies. There we go. Called Look What I Made. And you can share your projects there, and I'll show you on camera some cute projects. So, like, look at this one. This one was made by Gold Girl Crochet. Very cute. Looks like what's that? The Princess and the Frog. It looks like that character maybe. I love Princess and the Frog because it has an alligator named Lewis, which is my name. Very cute. Some cute blankets. Lots of blankets. Lots of flowers. We're going to be making a lot of flowers this year, actually, too. Oh, look at that cute dragon. That's cute. Get out of here. Nice little sea turtle. Oh, wow, that's so cute. What is that? I love it. Look at his little outfit. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Nice little bag. Jules made this really cute bag this year, too. Whoa, look at these flowers. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. So this is another thing. This year I want to really get into more Oh, look at this Pikmin. I want to get really more into being able to share your designs with the crew. So we're adding a new thing into the website so that you can more easily share your designs. I'll be talking about that more soon as well. But yeah, if you want to share your designs today, you want to share something in this, we'll come back to this page a little bit later. Feel free to go ahead and post new ones there. These kind of look like little coronaviruses. Yeah, so if you want to post anything, we'll come back to this page in a little bit and see if there's anything new. So go ahead and add stuff to the Discord channel. Oh, looks like we already have some people adding some stuff. Great, so we'll come back to these in just a bit. Okay, let's keep crocheting though for now, and we'll come back to those in a second. Yeah, but I have, so we have a new system that we're trying to build on the website for sharing your pictures so that you can attach your pictures to different patterns. So that way when you're on the website and you're going through patterns, you can see what other people have made using that design. We're also kind of working on a system, that's going to be the system that we're going to use for when we submit stuff for challenges too. We're trying to build a new system there. Discord's popping. Discord's popping. If you haven't checked out the Discord yet, go check it out. I think a quick link to find it is just clubcrochet.com/discord. Should take you right there. There should be a link in the description of this video, by the way, for where you can go. But yeah, the Discord do be popping. Popping off. All right. We got to remember to change colors by the end of this neck, by the way. So we've done 4 rounds. I think we did 8 for our long neck. So I think that's what we're kind of aiming for again. Since you guys voted for long neck. But yeah, I do think that the brontosaurus is one of my favorites. Now, a missed opportunity for this season and something that I really want to get back to is making the large brontosaurus, redoing the video tutorial for it, just so that it matches the video tutorials for all the rest of them. That was definitely a big goal for that season, but it just didn't get, I just didn't get to it. And since I already had a video, I was like, you know what? It's something I'm going to have to come back to because I just couldn't fit everything in for this season. Because like I said before, I did get married this year during this season, which was awesome. Guys, it was such a good wedding. 10 out of 10. Would marry Jules again. 4, 5, 6, and this is gonna be 7. Yeah, it was great. It was a really, really good wedding. Great year in general for that. It was great. My suit was amazing. Let me see if I might be able to pull up some pictures from the wedding so I can just show you. At the very least, I could show you what my suit looked like because it was freaking epic. It was so cool. Hold on, I'll pull it up just because it was just so cool. I think it was just... I think that's what it was. Yes, okay. Oh, what? Oh, that was supposed to change to our pictures. There we go. Hold on, hold on. I need to pull up the best pictures first. I just want one good picture of me and Jules. That's the goal here. Ah, there we go. Photographer's pics. That's what we're looking for. Hold on. I just want to show you how cute my suit was and how beautiful Jules was. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. Ah, here we go. This will work. This was me and Jules with our first dance. I don't know why it's like that, but look at how pretty we were. Oh my gosh, look at my cool suit too. I look so good. Look at how good we look. Didn't we look great? I'm so proud of us. Okay, so there's my cool suit. There's us dancing. Look at my... I was so sparkly. And just look like, actually like Cinderella. Look at her. She looked like Cinderella. It was so great. It was such a great wedding, you guys. Next time I'll invite the chat. These are just some friends. There's my niece. A lot of babies. This wedding had so many babies, you guys. It was a lot. It was a lot of weight. A lot of babies. Look at how cute. Look at this picture. Oh my gosh, we're so cute. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm just reminiscing. That was really fun. It was a good wedding. Thank you for your patience as I talk about personal things. Okay. But yes, so this year was busy because of that. Or this season, rather. It was hard to do multiple things at a time. Including, designing a bunch of patterns on top of, planning a whole wedding and stuff. It was a lot. But I'm really proud of everything that we accomplished this year. Both like the live streams and the crochet, but also like personal events like our wedding and... Oh, that's the big one. Do we have a lemon pattern? I don't know if we do have a lemon pattern actually yet, Larry. But I could probably work on one. I actually probably could just say one out loud and I think I could mentally design a pattern for you. Why don't you email me, Larry? I could probably just send you something off the top of my noggin. Okay, so this round here, by the way, that we're working on is going to be the start of where the body changes. So that's why I'm doing color changes here, because I want to make a neck, like, what are those things called? Like a collar. So my aim here is to make a collar for our librarian brontosaurus. Or bookosaurus. I spent too long talking about my wedding, and now I've lost track of where we were. I actually think this stitch maybe should be regular. No, you know what? We'll do it as this, and I'll just use back and front loops to make the collar look more like a collar. I might even do some embroidery additions. I got ideas. I got ideas. Don't you worry none. I got ideas. Looks like we might have a little bit longer neck than I was planning, though, because I did do these color changes in a weird way. All right. So that's going to be the start of where it is. And you see we're going to do back loop only for a few stitches here. Should we do half color changes on this next round, too? You know what? I think we should, actually. Okay, wait, let's take that round out. What color shirt are we doing, you guys? What color shirt? I'm thinking... When I think librarian, I think brown or maroon. But I actually don't have a good maroon color. That's our club crochet cotton right now. So maybe we do red. Red as a sweater? Bibliosaurus. Wow, Zoe. 10 out of 10. Good job. 10 out of 10. It's a Bibliosaurus. We don't even need to ask any questions. That's just what it is. What it do. All right. Is this going to be too contrasty of a color? I think that might be good. Yeah. I think we're going to make that work. So we're going to pull through with... Wait. We're going to pull through with white here. And then I'm going to slip stitch into both loops first with our white yarn. We got some color change and nonsense about to happen here. Pull through with the white yarn. We're going to chain one with white. No, we're going to chain one with red. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Chain one with our red yarn. We're going to flip it under the white there. Hold on. Like that. It's going to look very Christmassy, but that's fine. We didn't make a Christmas dinosaur. And then we're going to slip stitch into, you know, we'll just go into the next stitch here. And we're going to do a half color change where the bottom is white and the top is red, maybe? Red like that. Okay. And that'll get us started there, and then I'm just going to cut all of our yarns out and clean this up a lot. So we're going to start by cutting this green out. Get that out of the way. We're going to come back to the green, but it's good to have it out of our way for right now. And we're going to just stuff the body up with these colors with our scissors just to make our life a little bit easier. It's not bad. We also will need the other half of our purple pipe cleaner to tuck into the head. Zoe with the names. It's true. It's true. Girl's on fire. She's so good at naming our crochet. It's crazy. I bet you Zoe has named at least a solid fourth of our creations have been named because of Zoe specifically. They're really good with naming stuff. Very punny. Okay. Let's try to get this green yarn stuffed in here too, if we can. Nice. All right, back to crocheting. We want to do half color changes now where the top half is red and the bottom is green, or bottom is white. But we're also working into the back loop only for a few stitches here. I actually think we're going to do this one all white. We're going to do this one into both loops with all white. And then we're going to switch over to red like that. And I know it looks kind of weird right now, but I'm also going to do some embroidery stuff to make this look even cleaner. And these half color changes are going to really pop when we do our next round. So I know everything's looking a little strange, but I really think this is going to work out in the long run. And I've been doing this for a while, so I should know what I'm talking about. Theoretically. All right, and we did something weird at the end here, so we're just going to work into this slip stitch as our final stitch here. Changing over to red, like that. All right, we're going to actually leave a pretty long end of our white because we're going to use it for embroidery purposes in just a second. And hope and pray. And we're going to go on to the next round, which would be round 8 in the written tutorial, which is going to start increasing us up. Okay, cool. I'm going to, oopsies. Do I need to do a slip stitch thing here? I guess I should. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Pull this out of the way. Chain 1. And we'll do what we just did, so we'll work into the next stitch like that. Boom. Okay, so we want our increases in the back, so we just can't forget about that. And we're going to be doing an increase, and then we're going to do our weird little neck thing too. Or I mean our back thing too. So we need to remember that. There's 1, 2. That'll be 3. 1, 2, 3. Now the back is going to go right here. I actually think we can make this just normal. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then start our back. So increase. Yeah, cool. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. 1 and 2. We're gonna do like a brown pants or skirt for our Bronto, I think. 1, 2, and 3. Let's skip this first one. Do 2 single crochets. Almost done with this round. And then we can keep talking about what we did last year, because we have a lot more to go through. Well, maybe not that much more. We're about half. We're more than halfway done, I think. 1 and 2. But we got to kind of speed it up. So, I think that'll look pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. When we come back to this, I'll go ahead and embroider on some stuff to make our collar a little bit cleaner. It's looking pretty tight-necked fella here. All right. Okay, so we kind of have an elfy brontosaurus showing up for a second too. How many patterns do we have? I believe we have over 300. It's kind of like mixed around because some patterns have like a bunch of different patterns in it. For example, the Amigurumi ones, I think there's 8 or 9 patterns, but they're all really tiny. So it's somewhere from 200 to 300, somewhere in that range. I'm not sure what the exact amount is, and neither is Cooper. Okay, so we did our Brontosaurus. That was probably our favorite pattern of the season. Then we upgraded the Ankylosaurus pretty significantly with a new video tutorial. I don't know where our Ankylosaurus is. Let's see if I can find it. We got a bunch of raptors. That's not what I'm looking for. Ah, here's an Anky. So we didn't really upgrade it too much. I did make a slight change in the body here, but the big change was a full video tutorial difference. So I redid the video tutorial, which was pretty nice. Sorry, didn't mean to hit you, Mr. Camera. My bad. And then we made some pterodactyls. We made a lot of custom pterodactyl designs this year, though. That's what I think was the coolest thing, was all of our designs for pterodactyls. We made so many. Let's see, starting with, wait. Oh, here's another Anky. Where's our fancy pterodactyl? Man, what the heck? Oh, here they are. They were right there all along. Okay, so we made this really cool hippie pterodactyl during our live stream named, I think her name was Rosie. Is that correct, live stream? I believe, chat, it was named Rosie. I don't know where our top hat one is. I know they're somewhere, but I don't know where. But we made a bunch of different custom ones. We made this cute triceratops, like wizard triceratops. We made a bunch of different custom Halloween themed ones. We made a mushroom stegosaurus, which was really cute in one of the streams. Here's some custom brontosaurus. We made Frankiosaurus. Frankiosaurus? Is that what his name was? Frankiosaurus? Frankosaurus Rex? No, something like that. A really cool vampire Dracus. Wait, it was Raptor Dracula. Raptula. Maybe it was Raptula. There's also a ghost one. I can't find the ghost one, which is pretty, accurate for what it was. He's somewhere. I don't know. And then we had a bunch of collaboration patterns during this season. Like 4? Is that right? 4 collaboration patterns, I believe. It was a lot. We'll get to them in just a second, though. Before we talk about them, let's keep crocheting because we still have more design to make here. Yeah, so we got to keep popping back and forth. Raptula. It was Raptula. Yes. Cool. I'm glad I was right. Let's add in... Where'd our needles go? Did I drop them? No. Ah, there they are. It's getting messy. There's a lot that we made in that season, so there's a lot going on here. All right, so for our neckline here, you know, maybe I'll do one more round first before I do our collar. Yeah. Collar? I hardly even know her. Oh, Sunshine, thank you for doing that. There are currently 258. We're definitely going to cap 300 this year. That is for sure a big goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Single crochet increase. So this next round is increase 1, which will think be right there. 2 single crochets, increase 1, 2 single. Wait, hold on. Sorry, because I did like color changes. It kind of confusing me. I think this is like this. It's like increase 1 here, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2. Then working into the sides, we got 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay. I actually think we're doing fine then. So I think it's just increase into this first stitch right here. Yeah, we can easily we can cap 300 this year. I think we can. I believe in us. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, Phoebe's meowing and it's so cute. Love that cat. All right, we're almost at 3-hour stream, so we got to speed this puppy up. And by puppy, I mean dino. Because I haven't even talked about Lava Run yet. Okay. All right. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, now before I keep going here, we might need to do some color changes because we might want to add a skirt or a dress of some kind, or just pants. Pants make sense. And before we do that, we want to add in that. But let's talk about some of the collaboration patterns. Takoyaki, you have returned from the warp. Welcome, Takoyaki. I hope your chaos is under control. So we had a bunch of collaboration patterns in this season as well, including, but not limited to, no, we'll go in order. The first one was from Drooby Zoo. We made this awesome Parasaurolophus. Epic. Absolutely epic pattern. The only part of this pattern that's sewn on is actually the nose, which was very impressive. A really, really fun design to make. Highly encourage you check out this Parasaurolophus. Really top tier pattern from Drew. But what do you expect from Drooby Zoo? He's always going to come out with a top tier pattern. Boom. We also have a new design from Sir Pearl Grey. Our cute little Archaeopteryx. Impressive is, I think, a very, very fair statement to say here. Super impressive design. Very fun. Some cool techniques I've never done before, like in the wings. Very fun way to make wings. Super cute little feet. Very cool. Honestly, like, I remember when he sent the image over, I was like, what is that? That is awesome. So this one was a really cool pattern to make during the season. Then we had a new collaborator. This was a brand new collaborator this year. Zach, aka Crochet Me Zaddy, made this really cute ammonite pattern, which I loved. Look at how cute. Very unique idea. I said, create something prehistoric. He went, what about an ammonite? I went, yeah, please do that. That's a great idea. So very cool design, and really cool way to make the top here. That it was a crochet technique that I haven't really seen done before. So that was really fun about this design too. And it was fun having a new collaborator in. Hopefully we get some new collaborators in this year. I haven't reached out to anybody yet, but I'm sure I will. And then we have our final collaboration pattern from Amy. Curious Papaya made this awesome Spinosaurus. Super. Look at how cool this guy is. So big. I really want to make one of these in blanket yarn. It'd be like huge. So cool. Very crazy looking design. I loved how they made the feet and the arms and stuff were like really crazy. Just a fun design in general. Very unique idea, and I liked it. So those were our collaboration patterns for this season. And they worked out great. I think they were wonderful. All right, let's keep crocheting before we get into the lava run of it all. So that's our last thing for that season that we want to talk about. And then we just had some straggler patterns after that. Okay, so we're going to come up through this bottom one. And we're going to do some kind of fun collar work here. I think that's going to be pretty easy. Or maybe we go up this way. Yeah. We're going to go up like this and into this stitch like that. And then we're going to... See, so that's going to create like the beginning of a collar. And then we're going to go around all these front loops only that we didn't work into. And that's going to create a more distinct collar. And then we're going to finish it by going back into the stitch. Well, we might add buttons. Actually, we probably will add buttons, but we'll do it with embroidery likely. And probably a little later too. We also need some brown, I think, for our next part. So we're going to go into this stitch like that. And can I go up? I kind of want to go like... We're going to go into this one twice. Try like that. So that moves it over a little bit. And then this will come down and into that same stitch there. Like that. See, so it'll make this nice little kind of cute collar there. Probably should have done something similar with the red. But, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I've done better, but we're on a time crunch. So we gotta deal with it. All right, let's keep crocheting. I think the next part we want to do is we want to do a half color change. We're at this section of the body. I think I want to change it up. Yeah, I think this is where we want to change it up. I think what I'm going to do is we can do a round of half color changes. And then do a dress. Yeah. So we'll make half color changes. We'll come out a little bit for a little skirt, maybe. Or we'll just do brown. Actually, let's do pants. Let's just do pants. It'll make our life easier also. All right. And our music is over for the second time in a row. Sorry about that. All right. Thank you for giving a like, Isaiah. Hey, by the way, if you haven't yet, please like this video down below. Subscribe to the channel. All that fun jazz. And let's do... Oh, I'm trying to think again. Let's see. We want to do these as pants right there. You know what? We'll just do a round of red. We'll just do 2 more rounds of red. 1, 2... We'll get us evened out right there. And then we'll do brown, and then we'll do black shoes. Yeah. And that'll give us some space to add little buttons and more cardigan-y looking stuff. You know, give it a little bit more character. So 10. I worked around that tail end just for a few stitches, just to keep it locked into place. It's going to really come together once we add glasses and a hair bun. I think that's really going to be like, oh, right, librarian. But we'll see. All right, let's count our stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 2 increases. 1 and 2, and then finally a couple of stitches to end it up. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So that's pretty good. And just to review, that's where we finished it. 1, 2. So this round, yeah, I think we do want another round of red. We could do half black or half something so that they've got a belt. Or maybe we could do that in the next round. Because that's this round right here. It's going to be all single crochets. And then we could do the half color changes for the belt. And then the last round we could do brown and black. Would they wear a belt? Probably. He does look very Christmassy. I agree. Yes, she definitely needs a black orthopedic shoes. No question. I think it's going to get a lot less Christmassy once we add in the hair bun and the glasses and obviously some books. And the brown pants, I think, are going to help too.
I scared you.
You totally scared me.
I was not trying to. Can I say hi?
Yes, absolutely. Come say hi.
Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Jules.
We were showing pictures of our wedding earlier.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, we were.
Wasn't it pretty?
Yes. She looked so pretty. She looked like a little Cinderella.
I did.
Here, you want to take over?
Oh, what am I crocheting?
You're crocheting a brontosaurus. All I need you to do is do single crochets. You just need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more single crochets to finish the round up. Can you do it? Can she do it?
Wait, how many single crochets?
6.
Yeah. You crochet really tight, though.
Yeah, I do.
I'm trying to match your...
Yeah, I'm probably going to redo it.
Yeah, I know you're going to redo it, no matter what happens here.
Or maybe I won't. I might not.
Did you tell them I made a basket?
Oh, yeah, let me... Actually, I didn't tell them about the basket, but I...
You can show them the bag.
Yeah, show them the bag. Yeah, she also crocheted... Jules has been crocheting a lot.
I have. I think I just did my 5th one, and now 6. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it keepable?
Yeah, definitely.
Dope. I passed the test, guys.
Look at this.
Yeah. It's from the Under the Sea kit. These are all the colors in the Under the Sea kit, and we wanted to come up with a pattern potentially that could use the same colors in the kits for, alternate patterns.
Yeah.
Other things you can make with club crochet yarn.
Yeah.
So it's 2 big granny squares, essentially, with a
Yeah.
bunch of single crochet rounds for the straps that connect them together.
Yep. And we're going to probably come out with this in the summer, I think is probably the most realistic timeline.
Yeah, makes sense for Under the Sea. Wasn't that the summer season?
I think that was a summer season, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you can make this bag in any of the colors, really,
Yeah.
if you like it. I hope you like it. I just wanted to say hi because it's the first stream of the year. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hi, and I hope you're all having a happy new year. That's all.
We have... we just got to finish this. This is going to be a librarian.
Okay.
So this is our goal. Here's the drawing of it, actually.
I heard you say a lot that it's Christmassy. I think for now it is, but maybe when it's done it won't look so
Yeah, we're going to do... I don't know where the drawing...
Hey, bud, you want to
here
say
it
hi
is.
too? I think Jimbo's jealous that I took some
So
spotlight.
we're doing...
Okay.
We're going
Ooh, she cute.
Right? So I think it's gonna help. The glasses are gonna help a lot.
And then
the
white
hair
hair?
bun. I don't know actually. I was gonna do brown hair.
Yeah,
So
because
they're a
this
little
is
sexy.
white, right?
Little sexy librarian.
Yeah. The Marion, the librarian.
We'll do little
Music
shoes.
Man.
We're gonna call it the Bibliosaurus.
Okay. But her real name's Marion. For all my theater nerds out there.
Marion the Bibliosaurus.
Well, have fun crocheting.
Thank you.
I'm going to go do other things now.
Okay. Do you want to make dinner?
Your mom brought lasagna.
Oh, okay. There you go.
We're gonna have
Perfect.
lasagna. Bye. Bye, Bibliosaurus. Hi. Oh, are you talking to me, Jim?
Jimbo said bye.
Bye. Are you leaving with me? Okay, disrespect.
All right. We got a Jimbo. They stuck around. Okay. All right, so back to our crochet. We have just finished up that round. And we have one more round. And now is when I want to decide, do we want a belt or not? I think we don't. I think we don't want a belt. Well, no, a librarian would have a belt. Would a librarian have a belt? I think a librarian would have a belt. Right? Well, if our pants are going to be brown, our belt needs to be black. So, black yarn for the pant, or for the belt. Which is probably going to keep us in the Christmas themed area, but whatever. We'll make it work. We'll see how much we like Jules' stitches when we get to them. Did I make a Jimbo pattern yet? No, I haven't made a Jimbo pattern yet. I do need to. I know. It's a necessity. He's so furry, though, and I don't want to mess it up, you know? All right. Yeah, I think this is looking good. See you later, Krishandra. Thanks for joining. Hey, again, if you haven't yet, like this video down below, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. And we're going to get to our next chapter of Club Crochets 2024 in just a moment. Let's finish this roundup, and then we'll talk all about Lava Run. That was a big thing this last year, was our crowdfunding event for Lava Run. Okay, 11, and then I think it's, so that's a bobble stitch, 1, 2, 3, and then these 2 stitches are increases. Okay, and now we're on to Jules' stitches too. Let's see if we can, they're tight, but they're good. Ooh, they're really tight, but that's all right. That's so good. You didn't know. Bobble, 1, 2, 3. Oops, I forgot to do an increase. One, and then another one there. One. Okay. Now here's the problem. I need to do a bobble stitch on that last stitch, but I didn't do. Well, maybe it'll just line up fine. No, that's not what the problem is. We're good. Okay, we're gonna need brown yarn. Nope. Which, luckily, I have some right at my feet. Man, I don't think I'm gonna have any time to talk about our next season. But if you are curious of what the next season is, you should check out clubcrochet.com, because I just put the pre-order up for the next season. And it's really cool. We will finish today up by changing the backdrop. I already actually changed the backdrop, so it's just more of a forest green here. But we're going to change it up even more than that. Just a second. All right, black orthopedic shoes, take 1. Be right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so there's our first shoe. Change to our gray. And we'll just work into both stitches. Keep it easy. Okay. Let's cut our red yarn here. And we're going to pull the red yarn out. Okay. So let's talk about Lava Run. Lava Run was big this season. If you don't know what Lava Run is, it is my board game that you can crochet all the dinosaurs for. It's what all these dinos are made for. It looks like this. This was our big crowdfunding event for the year. Look at how big it is. Wow, wow, wow. Lava Run. It's a really cool game where you help a dinosaur escape a volcano. It was extremely successful in this year. So this is going to be coming. We just placed our order, so it should be here around May, I think, is when it's going to be in people's hands. Thank you all. Anybody who supported this project, thank you so much for making it happen. But yeah, we are currently getting it ordered. Man, I don't even know where to go with this, Jimbo. It's a crazy cool game. You can still pre-order it actually if you want to. You can just go to lavarungame.com. It is a very, very cool game that I'm really excited about. We've got a whole bunch of new additions coming as part of the stretch goals, which include like 4 new dinosaurs, 14 new tiles that haven't been even released yet. So there's going to be a bunch of new tiles. There's going to be a bunch of new dinosaurs. So there's a lot still coming for Lava Run. So if you're interested in it, it is definitely not too late. In fact, you're doing fine. It's still early. So if you want to pre-order the game, you totally can. Again, thank you to everybody who made Lava Run happen. Seriously, big, humongous shout out to everybody out there who supported the project. You're amazing, and thank you. Thank you. What else can I say? Thank you. Zoe, that's a good question. I will answer that question in just a moment. But yes, look at that. Look at our little guy coming together, by the way. Lava Run was awesome. It was like really, really cool. We've got some really cool things coming for it. I've been working on some stuff that, I really should keep under wraps some of the things that I'm working on for it until they're a little bit further developed. But just suffice to say, there are some really big additions that I'm doing that aren't even announced as part of the Kickstarter, just because I really wanted to make it happen. They were like ultimate stretch goals that we never reached because I never really thought that we would reach it. And we got like relatively close to one of them that I really wanted to try to do. And then someone reached out about it, and it was like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. So I've been working on a project with someone, and yeah, I'll keep it cryptic. Just know cool stuff coming in the Lava Run world very soon. In fact, that's going to be a big part of our next year is more Lava Run stuff. As the game gets here and we'll start promoting it again more. And yeah, it's a whole new chapter in the Club Crochet world is games, and expect them to keep coming. Okay, well, that was big one for the season was Lava Run. Probably the biggest event of the year was Lava Run, honestly. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out lavarungame.com. We still have all the live streams up from that. It was really, really cool. Let's see. Last things for the year. So we finished Lava Run, what? Mid-October, I think, was the end of Lava Run. And then we moved on and just... That was the start of our mid-seasons. So, seasonal breaks. I think that's what I called. I think I'm calling them seasonal breaks. Seasonal... What did I call them? Season... I think I called them seasonal breaks. Season skips. But they're not skips. They're like refreshers. That's what they're called. Seasonal refreshers. This is our first seasonal refresher. A seasonal refresher is basically me going back, cleaning up some of the past kits, adding some new patterns that I've been meaning to do. The cupcake was a great example of one that I didn't even get to in the seasonal refresher, but that was one that I wanted to. It's a good example of a pattern that I added to a previous season. So some good examples of some new seasonal refresher things. We made mini skulls, which were so cool. This is actually a big version of it. I have a bunch of them in this bottle here. So these were a bunch of these new Amigurumi patterns for a little tiny skull. Top tier pattern of the season. This is a skull made in, I think it's 42 stitches, something like that. It is one of the coolest patterns I've ever done. Definitely one of the smallest patterns I've ever done. Very, very cool pattern. Extremely addicting to make. And I highly suggest you make one like now. It'll only take you 2 minutes to make one. Really, really cool pattern. It's like top tier design. Loved that design this year. Let's see. So there was that design that came out around Halloween. I actually designed it the year before, but I just never got a chance to finish it. And that's exactly what those seasonal refreshers were for going back to patterns that I never really had the chance to finish, but I really wanted to. So that was the first one of those. And then we got really into improvised designs. So our improvised designs ended up taking a lot of our seasonal refresher patterns places because we added actually a lot of new patterns to the site. There we go. Nice. So we added actually a lot of new patterns to the website that were like completely improvised during a live stream. The first one, I think this was the first one, was our... There he is. This fella here, he's gotten a little messy. It is a... what are these called? A piranha plant, not a piranha plant, a Venus flytrap. And then the hand here for the Venus flytrap is actually built to fit a little skull. Where did I put the skulls now? There. So the idea was it was a man-eating Venus flytrap. We were going to call it a spooky bouquet or something. But we changed the name because someone else has that name. But look at how cool that was. That was a great improvised pattern. Loved that. Twiz. Definitely part of the plan. Roll a design. We're going to call it Roll for Crochet. That is something that is planned. I loved this design though. Really fun fun improvised pattern. And I'm really proud of it. I think we did a good job on that, especially for it being like out of nowhere, you know? Okay, so let's do a little bit of our black yarn for some... Yeah, right? Yeah. We're going to use just a little bit of black yarn. We're going to use these for buttons for our cardigan here. And maybe a little bit of eyelashes too. That would be kind of fun. Add some eyelashes on top of our buttons. So the first thing we want to do is definitely, we want to add 1, 2, 3 buttons maybe. So buttons, I think we'll do it like pretty simple. I think we'll essentially just go like into the stitch next to it and then out through the one below. See how that looks. Yeah, just a really easy little button there. This one's a little too far away, so we're gonna actually come out through this side. And I know we got that white yarn poking through, which is unfortunate for sure, but I don't think I can do much about that at this point, unfortunately. And that kind of covered it up a little bit. There's 1, 2. Let's go one more below it. Like here-ish. And then we'll go a stitch over right here. Boom. All right. I've done better, but I think that'll work for the buttons of our cardigan. Not the best in the West, but yeah, it's fine. We gotta compromise here. They can't hear your funny puns. You gotta scream them if you want them to hear it. All right, so we got our black buttons there. I think we next need to make... Oh, wait, that's right. We wanted to add some eyeshadow. Yeah, roll a design. I definitely want to do roll of designs. I think that would be really fun. I want to call them Roll for Crochet because Jules and I are huge fans of Roll for Sandwich, which is a YouTuber slash TikToker, but we don't really watch it on TikTok, that rolls random stuff and puts them in a sandwich and then eats the sandwich at the end. It's crazy. You really should check him out. I'm a huge fan of his content and very inspiring. So I want to do a version of that that's crochet, where we have a bunch of different body types and mystery things that we can add in, and maybe even use some spells to change what our design's going to be. And I don't know. I have some ideas for it. I definitely will be doing it in a later live stream. There's our eyeshadow, our eyelashes. I think it adds a little bit of, I don't know, personality to our Bibliosaurus here. And, you know, I want to give them some femme vibes too. One and a double knot there. Okay. That's a nice addition. Now next, the last thing we'll do is add our glasses. So before our glasses, we need a wonderfully adorable bun. Which we need that brown yarn for. So we need different brown yarn. Well, actually, what do you think? Should we do brown? Yeah, I think we should do brown hair. Maybe we do a different kind of yarn completely for the hair. That way it doesn't look like the body either. So let me grab some darker brown yarn. All right. This yarn historically has made really cute hair buns. So we're going to do this. And the best way to do this, I think, is probably just to do a ball, like a very tiny ball of yarn. Something like that. Yeah, so see, it just makes it's really cute, and it's not like any of the other colors either, so I think it'll be really good. That, and then we fold that over. And we basically are just trying to roll a really small, maybe we should probably try to roll it a little tighter. I might need to do this again. When I first met Jules, she had a really tight librarian bun. And it was so amazing when she took it down. She had her hair longer than I've ever seen it. It was so long. But it was so crazy because when she had it up in a bun, it went like really, really tight. Tiny itty bitty, like this big of a bun for all that long hair. It was really amazing to see, actually. Is this too big? No, I think that's perfect. Let's do a little bit more. Okay. One more here. All right, so now we need to cut this, and before we sew the bun on, I think what I need to do is sew on some hair under the bun, so like the bun looks good. Yeah, I'm actually almost out of this yarn. I use it for hair all the time, especially for goblins and stuff. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so where were we on our patterns of the year? We talked about everything dinosaur related. We talked about our first improvised pattern. We did another improvised pattern after that. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. You know what? We need to tighten. Let's go around again with this like that. That's going to be right there. We're going to use this as an opportunity to kind of make some knots in it. Oops, lost our yarn. Our second improvised pattern for the year, or after our Venus flytrap, was Uno the Fluffalo, which was definitely among the favorites of the year. Not only myself, I think it was kind of, everybody kind of agreed. It was a lot of fun. We just improvised a pattern. That was like a real improvised pattern. I mean, the one before that was improvised, but the Uno the Fluffalo was like, hey chat, what should we make? And they were like, an alien. And I was like, okay. And what kind of alien you want? And then y'all were like, I want it to have one horn and one eye, or no, two horns and one eye and three legs. And I was like, okay. And we just kind of like started to build it together, one stitch at a time. Hold on. I'm trying to like clean this bun up because it's coming a little undone. Come on, go in there. Work our way through the stitches. There we go, tighten that up. Just don't want this bun coming undone. We don't want an undone bun, hun. Okay, I'm just going to double knot these two together so nothing comes undone. All right, now let's clean up this background real quick so I can show you the Uno the Fluffalo real quick. Dinos, it's time to go back to the Jurassic. Okay, we gotta leave our burbs out for Tina and Crochandro. Okay, so Uno the Fluffalo looks a little something like this. Look at Uno. Oh my god, so cute. So we just drew a picture of this and turned it into reality, and it worked out so well, and I was just really happy with it. 10 out of 10. Would crochet again. I actually thought we might have been crocheting this one today, but y'all didn't vote for it, so nah. Maybe next time. I really liked Uno though. Uno was a top tier design. Okay, need a little bit more brown yarn here. Okay. What was the improvised pattern after Uno? We got kind of into a kick after that. This was also like not very long ago. So if we want the bun here, right, then we want the hair to start. We'll have it going basically to basically to here. Okay, so that's where we're going to keep coming out of, is right there. And next to it probably too, like right here. Okay, so we just want to fill this up with yarn so that it looks like that bun is getting pulled into the same space. Right, so we're just going to keep going in one side and then out the other. And just try to fill it in as much as possible. Obviously the middle of this is going to be covered up by a bun, so you don't need to worry too much about that. You know, like this is going to be right there. So I just wanted to like cover it enough. And we'll pull out from the front as well. Definitely from like right here. Yeah. Grinch ornament was next. Thank you, Cooper. So yes, after we finished our beautiful Uno Fluffalo, I asked the chat, hey, you know, that was a fun improvised crochet along. I want to make an ornament. Here are the suggestions for the ornament. Y'all were, I thought for sure going to choose like chickadee or what were some of the other designs for that? There was chickadee was a suggestion. I went to the chat and went to YouTube and just asked people to give me suggestions, and there were a lot of suggestions. Tropical, chickadee, peppermint. I think that was Zoe's suggestion, but I put it to a vote, and y'all chose the Grinch, which, of course, you did. Why not? I love the Grinch, and I thought that would be a fun design. It ended up being a relatively simple design, is what I would say. There wasn't too many complications with it. Okay, we're just filling in like 1 or 2 more stitches here. Let's see, one there. And we'll pull this one over. Yeah. Put this one in there. That might be enough. Let's see. Gotta remember, glasses are also gonna do a little bit of work here, but honestly, that's pretty good. You know? I'll go there on this side. Like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think we need any more hair. Cool. Let's sew this closed and add the bun. There we go. All right, now where did I put the Grinch? Put him away with all the rest of the Christmas stuff, which would be right here somewhere. Right here? Ah, yes. So we ended up using really fuzzy yarn for the Grinch. Worked out really well. Love the design. And this was the first help we got with Cooper. Cooper is now helping us add patterns to the website. Very big thanks to Cooper. And this was his first one that he actually really helped with. So thank you, Cooper, for your help. You're going to see he put in some extra work for the next custom design, which we're going to get to in just a second. But I'm really proud of this one. I think it's really, really cute, really simple and easy, and just a good addition to the ornaments. We have a decent amount of ornaments now on the website. All right, let's sew on this bun now. And then we also added Melton the snowman. That was actually from the year before. So it technically wasn't a design this year, but it was added to the website a few weeks ago. Just because I never really got to it, which was unfortunate. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pull this one in like that. And then the other side we'll do something similar. Hey, you know what? We're gonna try to sew this bun on just a little bit tighter, just because I'm worried it's gonna be floppy if I don't add just a little bit of extra effort in our sewing process here. Can the Grinch fit in an ice cream cone? Well, there's only one way to find that out, huh? Let's test it out. He sure looks like an ice cream cone, doesn't he? One sec. Right? Oh man, that's a big bun. Maybe we made the bun just a little too big, but whatever. Let's see if we can't bring this all the way down. In. Out through the same stitch. Wow, all in one fell swoop. Pretty amazing. And where are my pliers? Do I need my pliers? Do I need it? I don't think we need it. We don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. There we go. Nice, we don't need it. All right, we got a nice, cute, messy librarian bun. I love that. 1 and 2. Don't forget, the last thing we're going to add is the glasses. So I know you're going to be like, well, what about the glasses? We're going to get to it. But first, we need to see if Grinch fits in an ice cream cone. And then we need to show you the last improvised pattern of the season. Okay, so. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Okay. Grinch in an ice cream cone. Moment of truth. Cone? Grinch. I mean, he fits in there. He's not the best fit, but he definitely fits, and it is very cute. That's really cute. I like that. And now he doesn't want to sit upright. Get his little butt pins out. There we go. Here, I'll move this over for y'all. Nice. Okay. Last improvised pattern for the season was the biggest improvised pattern of the season. This definitely big shout out to Coop for your help on this one, and big shout out to Zoe for your idea on this one. This is super cool. Really big proud of Krampus. This was our last improvised design, and crazy design to do live. Lot of detail in this fella here. Love those horns. So proud of the horns. It's just really cool. New pattern on the site. This was the last new pattern, I believe. No, Melton was technically the last new pattern. But this was the last like brand new design for the year. And crazy design. So cool. Again, shout out to both Cooper and Zoe both helped in different ways for that design. So thank you guys. Okay, so that was our last design. Let's finish up our Bibliosaurus. And then I am very excited to share a few things about what's happening next season. And we're going to change our backdrop, which I'm actually really excited for. So let's start, though, by finishing our Bibliosaurus. I thought it'd be really fun to change the backdrop live on camera. Hopefully you guys think so as well. I think it's going to be a cool change. I'm very excited. Okay, so that's the end of that. Cut the yarn. Let's stuff our gal a little bit. And I have some books that we can give to her also. So we don't need to actually crochet some books. I actually have some that are perfect for her. Okay, I think that's good on the stuffing for the main part of the body. The tail stuffing I'm going to add after I sew it closed a little bit. We're almost done though. Hey, thanks for everybody for watching and joining today's first stream of the year. I appreciate you. If you like this, you know the dealio. Like down below, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon. You won't miss it when we come out with new ones. But seriously, if you haven't liked this video yet, please consider it. It does help this channel out a pretty decent amount. And if you really, really like what's happening here and want to support monetarily, please consider a Club Crochet membership. Again, it is best. I highly suggest, if you have ever been considering a Club Crochet membership, get it ASAP, because things are going to change a little bit. It's still going to be a great offer, but the current offer is going to be, you can be grandfathered in with it, and it's going to be cool. Honestly, I think it's a good time to get a membership. If you have been thinking of it, it's the perfect timing. And it's your only chance, because after we change it, the only way to get that designer membership is going to be to wait until the designer membership comes out. And when it does, it's going to be a higher price. So you'll get in on that sweet, sweet, like, it'll be probably more than 50% cheaper by just having a regular membership that gets upgraded. Look at that. Beautiful, girl. You're looking beautiful. I can't wait to give you glasses. All right, let's get a little bit of stuffing in the tail. Yeah, membership right now does give you access to the entire library of tutorials too, which is a lot. We gotta pay our librarian fees by putting nickels into our poor librarian's backside. But it helps us stay upright. Come on. Here we go. All right, let's sew this gal closed and give her some glasses. Yeah, it's exactly. It's like a little ceremony of changing the backdrop, right? It's fun. All right, sew it closed. All right. She's looking so cute. She just needs glasses. And we're going to go, I think we got to go big with the glasses, right? Let's do gold glasses. And I do need my wire cutters now. Okay. And we also need something to wrap around. What's our biggest item here? Ah. This Sharpie should work pretty well. Okay. We're going to start by making a circle with around our Sharpie. Like that. Okay, I'm going to cut this at where the bend is, so it's easier to work with. Hopefully we have enough. Yeah, we should have more than enough. Okay. And then this part goes around this. Too big of glasses? Maybe. Just barely, though. That's pretty good. All right. It's going to go up and around. So it'll be about to right there is where we want the next glasses to go. So I'll just go ahead and bend it out right now. Okay. This side will go around. Our Sharpie again. We'll try to make it even with the last one too. Actually want that to go on the outside of our eye. Okay. Same size? It's pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close. Okay. We're going to go around this twice. 1 and 2. Alright, let's make sure everything's shaped right and it's the right size. Pretty big, but you know what? We can fix that pretty easy. Just give this arch more of an arch, which will just be cuter. About like that. Let's cut our ends. We don't need our glasses to be too long. I love making glasses. They're so fun. I gotta make a tutorial this year on how to make glasses. Okay. One will go in right there. One will go in right, probably like right there. Can. I think I made them too long. Do a little fixing. Okay. Short little nubs there, but that's probably for the best. That. I think we're gonna bend them. No, I bent them out. That's probably not for the best. Like that maybe? I think we could probably get even closer to the eye. Like maybe right there. Like that. Is that too close to the eye though? And then the other side, we straighten this part out a little bit more and so that we can reach over to here. No, I think I liked our first spot up here a little bit more. Maybe this one can go like in the center of a stitch. Come on. There you go. Bend the glasses down a little bit. Bend these ones up a little bit. I think that works. Right? What do we think, guys? Yeah. Okay, we need books for her. I have the perfect thing. Check it out. They're actually my favorite books, too. It's my favorite book of all time. Huh? Not bad. Bibliosaurus? I love her. She's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh. I have a friend that's a librarian that I think might really like this. That is so cute. Okay, that's adorable. All right, let's clean our stage up a little bit and change our backdrop out as our finale. And maybe I'll show you one more thing as a little preview of the next season. Let's start by cleaning up our station though. What a year, guys. A lot happened this year, obviously. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining. Now you can see what is in store at least a little bit for next year. I kind of want to talk a little bit more about what was in store for next year on today's stream, but we'll get to it next live stream. By the way, next live stream is going to be... and let's do this. Actually, let's do this really quick while I clean up the backdrop. Let's look at... Hold on. This. Let's look at Discord a little bit more. Yeah? Yeah. All right, so if you want to put a picture of something and look what I made, we're going to be looking a little bit more at things that people have made. Look at that! Crochandro made this. Wow, that's really cool. Whoa, that's crazy. That octopus is wild. That's really crazy. Okay, wait, hold on. I got to keep cleaning up here. In between showing off things. Oh, that's so cute. I don't know who Brent Butt is, but he looks like Griffin McElroy. And he's really cute. And he's a little pod person. I love that. Hey, thanks again for the support, Tina and Crochandro. I just moved your little guys. I'm just thinking about you. Thank you. We're going to move our... Oh, we need a name for... Oh, no, we have a name. Our Bibliosaurus. And Jules had a first name that I can't remember. And I don't know if she can hear us or not. Okay. So we don't need to actually take the background out. Let's look at the next one. Oh, that's cute. Oh, very cool. River Gator. That is crazy, dude. That's awesome. Oh my god, that's amazing. I've never made anything that big. And that's the last one for the year. All right, guys. Last thing then. We'll put Bibliosaurus back out, but we need to add in the backdrop first. So the first thing is this really cute felt backdrop that I had made. By had made, I mean I made it. That goes right there like that. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe if I tilt this up like this, it'll be a little bit better. That goes in the backdrop there. Because our next season is the Woolly Woods. So you know we need a grass backdrop. Okay, looking pretty good. We'll tip the camera just a little bit down now. No, down like that. There we go. Maybe a little to the right. Nice. And then I made a bunch of trees for it too. So we can add trees into the backdrop also. So we can have little secrets hidden behind. And there's the last tree. Nice. So we got 3 little trees there. I also have some little mushrooms that we can add. There's another one. You know what, maybe we'll move this mushroom over a little bit like right there. And we'll put this out too with it. No, stay. We'll put this tree up a little bit so we can sit on the tree. It's pretty good. Stay. Nice. Okay, here, I need to move me. I'll put me in the center right there. What else do we need to add? It'd be nice if these... I might need to make a few other trees just to fill in the background a little bit more. But I know one thing I can definitely add is... these little butterflies that I made too. Let me put that on the mushroom. It's pretty good there. And you know what? Let's put in our first design of the season, which is coming soon. It is not out yet, but it's gonna be out soon, and this is your preview. I did kind of show it off in the beginning, but we're gonna be making rocks. Look how cute that rock is. So we're gonna put a little boulder, a little pet rock right here. He's got a little sprout on his head. And we'll put this other butterfly on the rock flower too. And then let's see, what else can we add? We'll put these guys in behind right back here because they're a secret right now. You don't need to know about them yet. Know about what? I don't know. A little bit over. Perfect. And let's move. Oopsies. Oops. Move me back over here. You know, we'll put some of that yarn in the backdrop too to fill in a little bit more. All right, guys. Yeah, what little guys? I don't know what you're talking about. That's a pretty nice backdrop change. I like that. I like that quite a lot. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you next time. We're going to be live again. Let me look at the calendar real quick. I believe I have it on the calendar. Wait, nope, that's the wrong one. There it is. Yes, next Friday, we're going to be doing a mystery crochet along. I don't know what it's going to be just yet, but we're going to make something. So make sure to join in next Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same place. Thanks so much again for watching. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. I'll see you in the next one. And pasta la pizza. Happy hooking. What else? Oh, yeah, that's right. No, you hang up first. Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot. We also made Queen Burb. I forgot about Queen Burb. We gotta put Queen Burb out there. Okay, bye. You hang up first. Stop. Oh my gosh, you're making me blursh. Bye, everybody.